What's up, you guys? It's ZacJacDan. I'm here with my son, Zach Legend, and we are here enjoying another live stream. This is our 12th live stream. Zach, what do you think? You think they've been going pretty good?
Yeah, I would definitely say so. I'm happy with it. I'm definitely enjoying it. So 12 strong, right?
That's actually technically 13. We had that special too, I guess, but 12
right.
Mondays in a row we've gone now, so that's crazy.
I know.
3 months worth of our lives. So yeah, tonight we're definitely going to be talking about a subject that we love deeply, which is the Marvel Legends. And we're going to be talking about the most wanted box sets for Marvel Legends. Now, Zach, why did we decide on that subject?
Well, Hellfire, pretty much. See, I got some of the Hellfire figures over here. Came in the mail the other day from Hasbro Pulse. And I'm working on a review for them, but just give me a little bit. I'll get to that. So, yeah, they look good and excited about that stuff, but we thought we would go ahead and start doing talking about box sets and stuff we might want to see from that based off of that and whatever. We know really what else we could see in the future.
Yeah, because, they've been doing a lot of teases lately on where they show off the first thing they showed off was a sword.
Yep.
And then the next thing you saw Dan kind of point to an Excalibur comic book behind him. So the way he's teasing this Excalibur stuff is making me think that, and you see that on here at the top there, Excalibur. I think that's probably going to be one of our next box sets, which makes me think it'll be probably the SDCC this year.
That's very likely, yeah.
So,
Miles, appreciate it, man.
But yeah, I mean, man, do you remember back in the day, Toy Biz days, those huge box sets we had? Just they were actually on the shelves and everything. So, we'd have the Fantastic Four, the X-Men, the Spider-Man stuff. And then we jumped into the that big time when we got the House of M, the Monsters, and the Young Avengers.
Yeah.
So, we were getting box sets before SDCC to be able to enjoy this stuff.
We forgot to mention Man Cave. Where's he at?
Oh, Man Cave. So he has some other business tonight. So he did not get to join our stream tonight. This is definitely one he wanted to talk about, though. So it kind of stinks he won't be here, but he'll be here in spirit with us. Collectible Warrior, what's up, man? Marvel Super 77. And Miles. Damien also there. And guys, yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy some of these ideas that I have pulled out for these teams. We got a lot of them to go through tonight, so hopefully you'll stick around with me and Zach as we go through them all. So, going to kind of go through the reveals of the week. Kind of let the stream pick up some more guys. There's Edward Beatty. He made it. So, yeah, that's something we'll talk about definitely, Miles, with the Young Avengers, because, we do actually still have Young Avengers on our shelves. Zach just did a video on top 10 Young Avengers a while back, a couple days ago, from everybody's votes. So that's where that came from. So let's talk about the reveals this week. We had a bunch of reveals this week due to the May the 4th be with you, right?
Yeah, I guess
that was a lot of the Star Wars stuff there.
Mm-hmm.
So guys, as always, I do a video right before our stream pretty much of my opinion of the top 10 reveals of the week, or top 10 best reveals of the week. So if you hadn't seen it and you want to go see that, check it out. There's a lot more stuff than what we talk about here in the stream. Quicksilver will not be in this one because that did get revealed last Monday, right before our stream. So so he made the stream last week, but it didn't make my top 10 last week, but he did this week. So let's go through and talk about some of these. First off, Hasbro actually showed off an official image of the Major Blood. I know a lot of what Foosh got the review out there first.
I don't know, did he?
I think he did. Yeah, whenever that eBay auction was going on, right about the same time it was going on, he got a figure in hand and got to review it.
Yeah.
And then also they showed off some image NECA did of the McMahon and Joe Eyeball.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
And then a third-party transformer here of Blaster. That thing looked pretty amazing. So not going to go into more detail on those. But here, talking about Star Wars, this week we do have the Hot Toys exclusive Stormtrooper Commander. So he's got that orange pad on his shoulder, so you know he's the commander. So again, as always with Hot Toys, this thing looks amazing. And yeah, I did a May the 4th video. And Zach, did you get to do one? I think you were somewhere else that day.
That was the day I was doing my AP test.
Yep.
So I was
you missed out on videos that day.
Mm-hmm.
So Hot Toys did some good stuff. Here's some more. We got the Blurg and the Mandalorian. So you got it as a set, and then you also get the Blurg by himself for a Hot Toys. So this was one of my favorites of the week because that Blurg looks amazing.
Yeah, for sure. That was one of my favorite parts in the show, or one of the favorite character types.
Edward, you got one that I did not put on the list. I should have done New Warriors. I cannot believe I didn't do that one.
You didn't do New Warriors?
Nope.
Shoot.
Yep, that was one I should have done. And Edward on the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., that's a good choice right there, too, for the Coulson May, Daisy, Fitzsimmons, and Mac. That's a great 6-pack right there. We got your Echo figure here, and this Echo is crazy. He's like Inspector Gadget. He's got all kinds of attachments to go on his arm from the Bad Batch. Just check those out right there.
That's really cool.
And then you got another. Do I have another one? No, I didn't do another one. There's a couple more shots in my other video. You got the 1/6 scale Grogu with his crib there, whatever you want to call it. Comes with a frog and a little cat creature there. And then jumping into what else they revealed with the Black Series. These were, I believe, GameStop exclusives called Gaming Greats. You had the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order Night Brother Warrior. This guy just looked amazing to me just because he looks so much like Darth Maul.
Yep.
Yeah, Damien, I'm with you on another Thanos. That's crazy.
Red Skull would be really cool to see. With like the floating look from.
That would be amazing. Yep. That's actually on one of my most wanted lists whenever I did a Red Skull video recently. So he's got this weapon here, so that's pretty awesome looking too. And I don't know much about this guy. He's just got a look that I like.
Yeah, I definitely like the colors on him.
Mm-hmm. And then also with that same Gaming Greats, we had the Flame Trooper from the Fallen Order as well. So that's pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So guys, remember just to throw anything in the chat question-wise, what you got. If you enjoyed any of those reveals for the May the 4th be with you. And it was funny because they actually did on the 5th, I feel like they called it something like May the Sith or something like that. They used the Sith word instead of 5th in there. Yeah. So now they have 2 days that they're trying to do.
Interesting. Didn't know about that.
Yeah, I can't remember what the actual terminology was, but they used it.
Yeah.
Pinkleton, Nick, Dat Boy. What's up, guys? All right. So that was it for what I wanted to show for the Star Wars. Like I said, there's a couple other videos out there on my channel. If you want to see some more stuff that was revealed this week, you can definitely see those, all of them, the reveals. But then McFarlane out of nowhere as a GameStop pre-order throughout this deluxe Mandarin Spawn figure.
That thing was crazy.
Yeah. And I mean, all those weapons that he comes with the poster.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. I think it was Revenge of the 5th instead of Revenge of the Sith. Yep.
That's cool.
Hey, guys in the chat, I didn't put a picture in here, but they did a prototype-looking Boba Fett figure in the 3 3/4 inch scale that sold out really fast. Do y'all know much about that and what the different color variations were with that order? So I never figured out if you just get some weird color every time, or if you got to pick which color schemes you wanted on that Boba Fett figure. There's Cosmic Crusher and Noni.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, the Hot Toys announcements were fire, and they actually beat Hasbro to it with those. They were out there very early in the morning with those Hot Toy reveals. But yeah, I wasn't feeling much on any of the Star Wars stuff either.
Yeah, I don't really remember seeing. I mean, I didn't really pay a whole lot of attention to it, but I don't really remember seeing a whole lot of stuff that I was too interested in with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the colors were spontaneous. I don't know. Maybe you don't even get to pick which one you get. So, but he's doing some crazy stuff here with these spawns. He's giving all kinds of different color schemes with this same Mandarin spawn.
Well, yeah, but this one, I'm assuming this is a lot of new sculpt, right? Or is this? I don't know.
It might have some attachments on it, but he's not going to give too much new sculpt. I think it's a new head sculpt, definitely though.
Well, yeah, new head sculpt. I don't really know. I like the deluxe type of. I mean, how much is this actually?
This one was $44.99.
Okay.
So yeah,
I can't remember how much was the Snyder Cut, Dark Side, and Steppenwolf.
Yeah, that's probably about the same price, isn't it?
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, no man cave this week.
Yep.
So this one I got some flack on my other video because I did not put in my top 10, but I should have. These Mythic Legions were pretty nice to reveal this week and put up on pre-order. I should have made it in the top 10, but I threw them in last minute, and I'd already made my top 10 up, so they kind of just got thrown in the end of my honorable mention type stuff.
Yeah, Mythic Legions always has some really great stuff.
Yes.
I mean, just there's so many awesome figures they put out.
So Cosmic got the Shang-Chi, Xiling, Tony Stark AI. Yeah, Zach, you got that one to review this week, huh?
Yeah, still got the whole wave I got to try to review at some point.
So this one was big. This was my number one this week, and I don't know if I'm weird for putting this as number one. What do you think? You think I'm weird to put this as number one?
Yes and no. I mean, it's weird to think about Disney figures as something number one, but at the same time, they're really awesome looking Disney figures. So put it that way,
Yeah, and I'm still up in the air. I mean, you talked it over with your mom to say, hey, would you be interested in these things? They kind of give us the option to get them ourselves.
$55 each. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's one of those things weird. There's like, it's almost like I really want these figures because they look so good, and I do like Disney stuff at the same time. But it's like, do I really want to start collecting Disney figures? It's like, especially for that price point. I don't know. It just seems a little odd to me.
I agree, but it's like with everything else Super 7, if you don't get them, then the price is going to skyrocket just like it did with the Motu Classics.
I know. They look so good, though. And I like the selection they've been putting out, too, so far.
All right, Pinkleton gave us a question, guys. So here in the chat, if you want to answer him, who would win, Shang-Chi or Sub-Zero?
I mean, I don't really know a whole lot about Shang-Chi so far, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'd like to see the movie first before I can answer that question. But after watching the Mortal Kombat,
I feel like he has some pretty crazy power set, but I don't know. But I don't know. What do you think?
I think it would be Sub-Zero just because of the powers. But if Shang-Chi comes out and can do some of the crazy stuff, then
I can't remember what Shang-Chi can actually do.
Yeah, these Disneys are not going to be released till 2022. Bruce Lee, yeah. Dave Jones throwing another one in there. I say Sub-Zero, guys. What do y'all think?
That would be my first guess. I mean, that would be my first,
So 220 for this set of 4, and the first wave only had 3 in it, but they were 45 each. Now we jumped up to this new $55 price point each.
Which is crazy, but you also got to think all these other companies with their prices are increasing too. So you can't say too much, especially for something that's so like niche, like these figures are,
Yep. Sub-Zero couldn't hit Shang-Chi. I have followed him since he started. Sub-Zero can't hit Shang-Chi. Interesting. I got another question here. Who would win, Thanos or Darkseid? I'm thinking Darkseid.
But Thanos with the gauntlet or not?
Oh, that's a good question. If he had the gauntlet, maybe. But
I mean, if he had the gauntlet, then Thanos would win. But if he doesn't, then Darkseid.
Yep. So Sub-Zero is getting the win. We have one guy that's going Shang-Chi, though.
Again, I don't really know a whole lot about Shang-Chi to really say.
Riley Bob, I don't know how deep they're going to go. It depends on the orders, I guess, for these Disney line. So Miles is saying with the gauntlet, then yeah, it'd have to be Thanos.
Yeah, I would say so.
So here's your Robin Hood. Got the 2 different sets of bow and arrows for whether he's in disguise as the crane there or whether he's just regular. Got the extra head sculpt there too. So like I said, with these being ultimates, you got all kinds of accessories that come with them.
Yeah. I think it's really cool that they're actually doing this where you can have both options. I think that's really awesome.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But we
And
never decided whether or not he's actually in this costume, is he?
I want to
I think
say
these
so,
are two
probably
separate
is.
things, right?
I don't think so. No, I think that I mean the base body is probably underneath that, and I think it's just going to be switching out the like the feather pieces for the hands and the head sculpt, and I guess put the cloth goods over top of it and attach the legs onto the bottom of his feet, maybe, or somehow something like that.
So, Dave, I'm with you, man. They got to go deep with this, but there's so many places that they can go with Disney. And already in the first two waves, you get two from just the Robin Hood movies. So that's kind of crazy for me.
So I don't know if their idea is maybe to go ahead and get a lot of figures for each type of collection done like like pretty soon first, and then move on to other things, or really what their plan is with that.
Yeah. So Chuck Norris and Bruce Lee are not going to be in this fight. Hey, Pinkleton, I don't know who. Sorry, forgive me for this, but I don't know who Lord Voldemort is. Is that Harry Potter? I don't remember. This is probably my favorite in this wave too. The Robin Hood was, but here's your Alice in Wonderland. Got the little tiny Alice, the cat, Dinah, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Got the eat me cookie, the drink me bottle. Got the extra glasses on her face that making fun of her, and then the surprise face. But it's soft goods. These are interesting that they got some soft goods on them too.
Yeah, I think all the figures have soft goods.
It seems like they do.
Which is very interesting. But I mean, it works. It looks good from what I can tell.
Yeah, Harry Potter. That's what I thought it was.
Mm-hmm.
I would put Mortal Kombat over Harry Potter any day.
Shao Kahn. I mean, I don't know if what sucks your soul out. Maybe.
Yep.
I don't know.
So what kind of fight are we having, Pinkleton, if we're fighting each other? Who would win, ZacJacDan or Zack Legend?
Who would win? Yeah, what kind of fight we're gonna have?
If we're playing basketball, Zack Legend beats me every time.
Or really everything else, right?
Yep. Yeah, that Mad Hatter looks pretty awesome. Got all kinds of stuff. Got the different hat, the different face sculpt, the teacups, the mouse in the teapot there, the birthday cake, the watch that's all destroyed from the jelly or the jam, whatever.
Those are really cool accessories. You can actually make a really awesome display. If you had maybe like some type of table or something, actually have like that
would be awesome.
Like set up. So that'd be pretty cool.
So Collectible Warrior says I'm going to win because I'm Superman, but Cosmic Crusher says you're going to win because you're Legend.
Yeah, I don't know. Might be close, right?
Yep. His special move and special power is he's younger than I am. I'm very slow and can't jump anymore. This one I love, but I don't love.
It looks really good. I just don't know really much about it.
Yeah, and that's the thing about the fact that these things are made to order.
Yeah,
is that this will probably be actually the most expensive, rarest one of the grouping.
A lot of people don't order it. Yeah, but I don't really know much about Fantasia to start with. So
yeah, that was one of your early movies you watched.
Yeah, I feel like I probably didn't watch that very much. I watched it like one time maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But
it looks like a hippo. It definitely looks like a hippo.
Yeah, yeah. I like the different options with like the tutu and like the fact that you have the pink versus the yellow and the interchangeable shoes and whatnot. That's pretty cool. And those head sculpts.
The head sculpt, especially the one with the mouth wide open, is amazing.
Mm-hmm. That's really awesome.
So yeah. I'm thinking this one's going to sit. It's not going to get very many produced.
Yeah, I would say for everything that they've actually done so far for this Disney line, I would say this is definitely going to be the one that sits the most.
So Jerry, I don't remember a Mad Hatter figure in any line except for Marvel or except for DC Direct. It's the only time I've seen a Mad Hatter figure made. It was part of I think it might have been the Hush, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
Yeah.
I don't know much about Zombie Apocalypse. Who would win, Zombie Apocalypse or the Apocalypse? Don't know what that's going on, Miles. Edward always beat his son until he turned 60. Well, I started losing at probably 40. maybe even earlier than that.
Yeah.
All right, so that was that for the Disney stuff. Here's the Mezco Bishop. You like this one that got showed off, didn't you?
Yeah, this looks incredible.
This is definitely the kind of detail we need in some Legends.
Yeah. I mean, I think the Bishop figure that we got in Legends, I was not super impressed with. But I mean, I know it's a Legend figure, so I can't expect too much, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Hey, Damien, it's so funny that you talk about Black Cauldron. I watched Black Cauldron in the theater and wanted to see that movie remade because I could never find the movie growing up anywhere. It's like it never got put out on DVD or VHS ever. And I finally found it later on and watched it again. I was like, man, what was I thinking? This movie is not that great, but it's definitely at the time was something I loved. The manufacturer suggested retail price for the Hatter and Robin Hood. They're all $55 each. Yeah, this Bishop is Mezco, 1/12 scale.
Yeah, Miles, I did see that we might get an Ironmonger for Legends.
And it's expensive. Why is it so much more expensive than the Surtur is?
What was the price point?
It's 60 something for the Ironmonger.
Versus what? Surtur was 50?
50.
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens when that gets revealed.
Yep. I think we'll get every single one of these revealed this month because they said this was going to be a big month.
I think it's going to be every Monday that we see probably
2 reveals, maybe.
2 reveals each Monday, I would think. And then they're all going to be shipping out in August. So that's pretty cool.
So Damien, I saw it when I was 10 or 12. I can't remember what year that was. Yeah, Black Cauldron was very unusual.
I guess I need to see that movie at some point, right?
I started showing it to you, and you got bored.
Really?
Yeah. All right, so this one released and sold out so fast. The Krieg the Pale Driver, and I've never understood this stuff. You know, I think we talked about this last week about the fact that these Rumble Society figures are so quickly selling out, and you know, there's no story. There's kind of a story behind them, but there's no like real stories like what we know with comic book stories and movie stories and cartoon stories and whatnot. There's just Mezco's figures that they've made up themselves.
I gotta say, whoever's coming up with these designs, though, you know, just it's incredible because there's some really like awesome looking designs that make for some cool figures. So,
and it's so funny because you know all you got is just your different colors of these Kriegs, and they're just selling them out like crazy.
Yeah.
You got your black and your yellow and your now white one. I'm not sure what other. I think there was a red one.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Hey, Miles, the good thing is if it's revealed every Monday, we'll be talking about it on the stream.
Yeah, it's true.
So Nani says Mezco did make a comic book with these. So that's cool. I missed out on that. And Miles, a Shazam figure from McFarlane Toys would be awesome. But are we talking about comic Shazam or are we talking about movie Shazam? Twisted Bonbon. We're going to definitely talk about that set, Brotherhood box set.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking the same thing, Nick. I think he looks like Shriek too.
Shriek, yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so they're clones of each other. Okay. So who in this chat has actually been able to get any of these Mezco Rumble Societies? And Shazam sounds like a safe word. Man, the Venom 2 trailer was iffy for me.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I'm still excited for it.
Mm-hmm. The kitchen scene was just kind of odd.
That was very odd. I feel like I hope they're not going to try to put too much comedy on Venom. You know, I mean, just to be honest, it seemed a little odd to me. But we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. All right, so here was a leak, another set of blurry images of these Master of the Universe Revelation Masterverse figures, 7-inch scale, $25 each from Mattel. And this is the whole reason why Super 7 can't make any more Master of the Universe stuff is because Mattel decided they wanted to make their own 7-inch stuff. Still too blurry for me to be able to tell. I still feel like He-Man's head is kind of small, and so Skeletor's.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't want to completely, bash these yet.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe they might look a little better than I originally thought, but we'll just have to see how that goes once we actually get some better images.
and in hand, hopefully too.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So this was an odd one this week for the PowerCon 2021 exclusives. We had the 3 different reveals. $60 Faker 2-pack with Faker and
Duplicate.
Leo. Wait, Leo Faker is Faker.
Yeah.
And then Duplicate is the robotic feline.
Right.
And it's interesting. You see the claws on him.
Mm-hmm.
He still has 0 articulation in a new set of claws that they stuck on his legs.
Really not.
I mean, you think that at least with all the complaints about the articulation, they'd actually if you're going to throw something extra on there, just fix that.
That's crazy. Wow. No, but it looks cool. I mean, it's definitely odd, but it's cool that Faker's getting his own, cat to go with the line. And it's not something you have to get either. It's just something that's, an exclusive. So I think it works for that.
Yeah. And Dave, I'm with you, man. If the show's any good, it may completely change my mind. I don't know. So, are we ready for an MCU or a Sony Carnage figure?
I think so.
And then maybe hopefully they'll jump in and throw in a Riot too if they're going to go back on stuff.
Why not? I would love to see stuff like that.
Yep.
As well, or just get just a Sony wave, maybe. Get some Spider-Man and Venom, Morbius figures in there. I don't know.
Yep.
Toxin might also be in the movie.
They said Toxin might be in the movie too?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, Man Cave actually grabbed a bunch of the Motu Classics, and I was ready to buy them from him if I had money. But he wanted way too much for them, so I couldn't do it. But I did have all the 2000X stuff too. I love that. Sold it all. Kick myself every day for that one. But I got 2 He-Man figures now. 1 He-Man, 1 Skeletor from the Motu Classics. So this was cool. Was this your favorite of the 3 revealed?
No. That's
this one better?
Yeah, I like this one definitely better. This is a really cool one. This is the, I guess, the accessory pack for the castle.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. Has the spirit of Castle Grayskull, the whatever the robot is, and then the dungeon type of thing with the tentacles sticking out of it, which is pretty cool.
Yep, because you just got a sticker in there right now for that.
Yeah, so I think this is awesome options, to actually add to your castle. And I think these are some different accessories that people were hoping were in the castle but weren't. So this is an awesome way to get that out there.
And it's not that expensive for this.
Yeah, it's $30. So I think that's, worth it in today's, figure line. But you also got to think it's 2 solid pieces and then an action figure. So,
and then you got your 4-pack, which was pretty expensive. I can't remember what the price was. Hang on.
It was like $150 or something.
It's $150 for that 4-pack with Dark Grizzlor, Blue Skin Hordak, Crimson Horde Trooper, and Shadow Horde Trooper.
Yep.
So that's extremely expensive for just regular figures, since they usually cost $15 each.
15 each, right?
Yeah.
I thought there were 10, but maybe they are 15. I don't know.
So this gives us hopes for us getting a regular Grizzlor release and a regular Horde Trooper release.
Yeah, I think that's definitely coming. Definitely. But I love the flocked or, type of look on Grizzlor. Yeah, the fur. That looks awesome.
Miles says Venom 3, let there be Spidey.
Let there be Spidey, yeah. Now we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. Do you think Venom's going to cross over with Spidey pretty soon?
I think it'll be a while.
You think so?
Yeah, I think he's too busy. I think he's too busy in the Marvel world right now. All right, we got the McFarlane stuff that just came out of nowhere. Finally something not Batman related, right?
Yeah.
So Injustice 2 Dr. Fate figure.
Yep. So do you know if Injustice 2, is that something that's out right now? Or is that something?
I don't know enough about video games.
Yeah. I was thinking because I know they're putting out a lot of Injustice, well, not a lot, but some Injustice 2 figures. So I wasn't sure if that was, they were doing that to try to build the hype up for that some.
Lose the Crimson Trooper and add a Leech. That would have been awesome.
Yeah, I agree. But, yeah, that's a good point. I can't really say anything against that.
Yep, Leech, Montana, and Grizzlor and Hordak would have been amazing.
Yeah.
All right, here's that all the different angles for that Dr. Fate. Looking pretty good.
I'm happy with it. I mean, I think it still could fit in as a normal Dr. Fate pretty easy.
And I'm
Even
wondering if he did this just because he had that Dr. Fate helmet, or if that's the reason that he did the second release of Wonder Woman was because he already had the Dr. Fate helmet sculpted.
Probably because he already had it sculpted.
Yeah. Man, you guys in the chat are loving these bodies that you're going to try to use the Omega Red mold to get the Riot and Venom, 90s Venom and whatnot. Classic Baron Zemo. Did that win on your villains list, Zach?
I want to say it was Vista, but I think Classic Baron Zemo might have got second place.
I don't know that they're going to go back and do a movie right yet. It may be like an anniversary before they do that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how confident they are in doing Sony stuff yet, but I hope they do it. I really do. I hope they do all sorts of things, just go back into all the Fox stuff. Let's get some Fantastic Four stuff. Let's get, Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, all that good stuff.
And we'll talk about that later on too.
Yeah.
Hey, Riley Bob, I did not realize Dr. Fate was going to be in Shazam or Black Adam. I think I do remember hearing that story now, but no, this is Injustice, so he won't look like that.
Mm-mm. So yeah, this Flash though, I don't really know. It's a very, very interesting costume for that.
It's the same sculpt as the red one from Injustice, but
it's just white.
And this is Hot Pursuit, they called it, right?
Yeah, Hot Pursuit. So
more and more flashes, all right?
It's just, to me, a white, I don't know. It's just a little weird to me. But I also don't really know how well to sell. But do we know anything about where these are supposed to be released yet?
No, we haven't got anything. This was an overseas retailer, I think, that leaked this stuff.
That's right.
Miles, you coming up with all kinds of names, man. Maybe you should share this with Sony, and they'll come up with something.
I want to say that they're probably going to move away from the whole home thing. After this, I'm sure that I'm thinking there's probably going to be him in high school for the first 3, and then off to college for the next 3, and I don't know. That's what I'm thinking.
We're going to get 3 more out of Tom Holland.
I hope so. I hope that keeps going.
Yeah,
because they can do it. It definitely would be good for them.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not liking this mold too much. It's kind of bulky to me for a Flash.
Yeah.
So Twisted Bonbon, I hope not. I hope he's not done. I like Tom Holland.
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man Homeless, yeah. That should have been this one, actually, since he's, caught up with the law.
Yeah. But I think
this is McFarlane doing his thing where he loves to re-release stuff. Got your regular Jason Todd head for the unmasked Red Hood here. So I'm wishing Todd will listen to some of us and actually just start throwing heads in instead of just doing all this stuff so much.
Yeah. I agree. But it looks good for what it's worth, I think, sort of. I don't know.
Oh, it definitely looks good, but we don't need to buy 2 of them if we've already bought 1.
Yeah. And this is Walmart exclusive, right?
Yeah, because it's gold label.
Yeah.
All right, so this was an interesting one I found this week out there. This is I would say third party, but it's actually, let's see, is it? I guess it has to be because it doesn't have a really good title to it. They didn't actually call her Black Panther, I don't think. Give me a second. This is called 1/6 scale War Story Panther Queen from Eternal Heart. So very nice sculpt on her. So if y'all want any kind of female Black Panther figure to go in your collection, this might be a good one to throw in there.
Did you say what scale it was?
Yes, 1/6 scale.
It is 1/6 scale?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that'd be cool. I don't know.
So I like to get out there and find all these third-party guys that are doing stuff. So
Jacob, yes, I do have the Mr. Hyde wave, but I'm working on getting reviews out for that.
All right, so let's jump into the big news today. This did not make my top 10 list this week because I got it out before this actually got revealed. But I did get this video out. Zach got a video out too about the reveal of Odin, Thanos, and Iron Man. We already knew about the Thor first and the Quicksilver last week. So far there's 4 revealed for the Infinity Saga Marvel Legends.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the first thing that leaked last night late was a image coming soon for the Odin, and then 2 blurry images of Odin and the Mark 85 Iron Man and Thanos. And then all of a sudden this morning we got our nice crisp stuff, and our pre-orders about 1 p.m. today.
Mm-hmm.
From you Big Bad, your Entertainment Earth, you Dork Side. I'm assuming Hasbro Pulse had it too.
Probably.
The cheaper prices, if you want to get them cheaper, it looks like Dorkside has it for you. But it was interesting. $63.99 for the Thanos Iron Man 2-pack. And then Odin and Thor for $27. And Quicksilver, for some reason, coming up as a $28 price point. So I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah, I don't really know how they're doing it.
So, Miles, I think we definitely need a Captain America with his broken shield. That would be crazy.
Yeah. I hope that happens at some point.
And Edward, yeah, there definitely was a Shuri Black Panther figure already made, but not with the purple look like that. Hasbro Pulse sells out so fast, Cosmic Crush. I don't know what is going on with that, why they can't keep a stock in there.
I have no idea. That's so weird. You would think, that's who it's coming from, that they would stay in stock for a while, but I have no idea.
So I'm hoping that they do good with that Surtur figure, Jacob. But for the price point it's got right now, from what we've seen for $49.99, I'm not sure what kind of scale the thing's going to have. Yeah, they actually on Dorkside are trying to sell individual figures out of the package as well. So 40 for the Thanos by himself, 35 for the Iron Man by himself. I guess they're trying to make a little bit of a profit on it.
Yeah, definitely a bit expensive there.
All right, so I'll go fly through these, then we'll jump into our subject matter for tonight of the Most Wanted box sets.
Mm-hmm.
So here's that Odin.
Yeah, here's Odin, and I can say that these Infinity Saga figures do look really good. I'm happy with it, and Odin's definitely a cool one.
And it's fixing holes in your collection that they definitely needed to.
Exactly. I mean, I wouldn't mind if they gave us like a wave like this every year, just filling in it, because there's plenty of holes, within the MCU of figures they miss out on, or figures that need to be updated or whatnot. So I'm good with that, and I would be good with having more, anniversary lines for other things, comic wise as well.
Definitely, the comics need it too. I actually thought because of the 30 or 35-year anniversary of the Infinity Gauntlet that it was going to be comic based stuff, but it wasn't.
I mean, we did get
got the Thanos.
We got Thanos. That's what that was supposed to be for, but it's not a whole lot.
Then here's your snapping fingers for both Thanos and Tony. Got the beat up face on Tony and the disappearing face on Thanos. Guys, tell me, do y'all think that this head on Thanos is too small?
I'm thinking it might be, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I have to go back and actually look and see what it looked like in the film. But what do you think about the fact that we're getting Iron Man with the neck pieces?
So that is an interesting new thing that Marvel Legends is doing there with that. And that's something that is definitely needed, because there's been times I've wanted to switch out a head, but the skin color was too different.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think
that's a really cool thing.
That's cool, because, I mean, I know with the new MCU Baron Zemo that we're getting, that one, has 2 different heads, but you have just the purple neck instead of actually having, the skin tone. So, I don't know. I would like to see this type of stuff going forward in the future.
Yeah, and as long as the articulation is good.
Yeah, I know NECA's done this. They did it with their Vernon figure. So, I don't know. Maybe Hasbro taking a note from them.
Riley Bob, that's funny. They're in a dancing dance off here with their snapping fingers on West Side Story.
Yeah, but they do have a lot of accessories though.
I think there's going to be plenty of these. I don't know that. Of course, I don't know if all these are going to be fan channel exclusives or if they're actually going to hit stores. I would think they'd hit stores.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to hit stores too in August. I don't know if there's going to be any exclusives though, or if they're just all going to hit stores at the same time.
From the list I've seen, there's a few of them that look like they're going to be either Amazon or something exclusives, possibly.
It wouldn't surprise me, yeah. But I feel like probably everything we've seen so far is probably just going to hit shelves like normal.
Yep. Nice looking boxes though on these.
Yeah,
but it's not worth the extra price for the box.
Definitely not.
So I'm hoping the price doesn't skyrocket on these things. I think they'll be out there, and I agree with you. I do think that I'm definitely going to pick up the Surtur if it looks good enough for our collection.
Oh yeah,
because we don't collect the MCU. So yeah, the bad guys. Bring on the bad guys wave is starting to show up everywhere.
Everywhere?
I don't know. They're starting to show up in some places.
I've seen some people have in-hand images of it.
Yeah,
but I didn't think it was supposed to ship out to August as well. But I'm assuming that would be the next wave to come out, so I don't know.
Yeah. So here's your different angles of Iron Man with his mask, his beat up face, regular face, and the helmet on. It's a good looking figure.
I agree.
There's your snapping fingers. I don't know if I like the Tony face sculpt with him beat up though, and I definitely don't like the Thanos. That head is tiny, and that.
I like what they were going for.
The ash look doesn't quite look right.
Yeah, I don't know, but I think it's hard to do that too, to sort of try to mimic a, dusting
disappearing.
Disappearing. Yeah, but Tony's head beat up. I don't know. I feel like for everyone wanting that look for Tony for Iron Man, I don't really feel like it quite met the mark for me.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on, Action Figure Expert? Hey, so we definitely ordered to bring on the bad guys wave, and I was very disappointed in the choices that they made for that, but I like them too. It wasn't what I was expecting.
Yeah, those heads.
Yeah, those are shrunken heads. It's crazy.
Is it just the armor, or what is it?
Yeah, the armor may just be huge on him.
I don't know. It looks odd though. The helmeted head looks normal on him.
Exactly. That looks perfect right there.
So
anyway,
I'm trying to think, with the other Thanos figures we got in the past, did he have the armor besides the one with the helmet? Do you remember that? Because I'm trying to think if that might be the reason why it looks weird.
This extra piece right here looks different.
Yeah, I know that looks different, but I know that we've gotten a armored Thanos before.
Yes. Yeah, we got the armored Thanos multiple times.
I'm trying to think, with the other Thanos we got, I don't think that he had the armor on, right?
Right.
So that's maybe why the unmasked head sculpt looks a little weird, seeing it like this.
Yeah. All right, guys. Looks like we're wanting to get into the box sets. Let's do it. Let's get into these box sets and which one we want to see done. So the way I'm going to do this, guys, is I'm going to show off 4 choices or 4 potential teams that could be built by Hasbro for these box sets. And then after the 4 or 5, depending on how we go, I'm going to have you guys vote in the chat which one you like over the other 3. So you pick one out of the 4 there in the picture and see where that goes for you guys, and we'll see if we can get a consensus from everybody of what we think the most wanted box set is going to be. And again, the reason I'm doing box set is because we did get our SDCC Hellfire Club in the mail this week, and Zach is doing a review on it right now, getting it ready to get out to you guys. But let's get into it, guys. Are you ready for this, Zach?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I did put some respect on Excalibur's name. That's and there's a reason for that. I'll talk about that in a minute. So here we go. First things first, guys. In the chat, tell me if it's a hit or a miss. If you guys are definitely interested in this particular team of the Future Foundation. I know Zach put out a video a while back that Dwight kind of teased the little floating head here, saying everything this year for Fantastic Four will be based on that floating head. So that was a kind of a weird statement to make. So kind of go into detail about what you said.
I was thinking, for HasLab, right? I think the options are either Galactus or Fantasticar. I think that's pretty obvious to most people. But I was thinking, if it's going to be, I think they said probably around the same price point as the Sentinel, if not a little more, then if they give us the Fantasticar, or, what if they gave us the Future Foundation team as well alongside of that? because I don't really see us getting the Future Foundation team, or at least everybody from that, from a normal release. So I would say the only way we can get that is in some crazy something like a HasLab.
And doing add-ons for each one. So the more people that buy, the more add-on figures they'll give us to build the children's team. Like the original release, we're thinking would be the Fantastic Car with the four white costume Fantastic Four members: Spidey, Thing, Sue, and Reed.
Mm-hmm.
And then as they reach the new tiers, you get a new kid revealed, or even Dragon Man revealed as a release, maybe.
Damien.
Damien,
Society.
I mentioned something to him.
Yeah, that would be. I don't know if I'm going to do that anytime soon, but maybe eventually at some point.
So yeah, it's interesting. The only Future Foundation members we ever got was the Doom, which was extremely hard to find, and the Spidey. So, but that boy wants to see Future Foundation Spidey again.
Now, I think a lot of people probably want to see this, but I would say
I got a lot of yeses here, definitely.
Well, a lot from
Cosmic.
But yeah, I think out of all of the different Fantastic Four teams, this is definitely one that sticks out the most.
Yeah.
Or costumes.
And for the years that they were not making Fantastic Four figures before they jumped into Walgreens, we actually had some customs made of these. So I had to get me some Fantastic Four teams. And
just a quick shout out to myself. I'm actually still working. I'm actually doing a poll right now for Fantastic Four characters and whatnot that I've actually had out for a while. So if you guys are interested in filling that out and actually choosing what you might want to see for Fantastic Four villains or costumes or whatnot, definitely go check that out if you haven't already.
That's a really cool poll. All right, so here we go. Another one. We got a hit or miss, guys. What do you think for the FF with the replacement team of Ant-Man, She-Hulk, Miss Thing, and Medusa? Since they had to come in and replace Reed and Sue when they left.
Yeah, 100% want to see this.
And again, this is another one that I customized. They're not perfect, but there's a spot on my shelf with these.
Yeah, but
I pass.
What'd you say?
Cosmic says non-pass on that one.
Really?
Miss. Miles says yes. Paul says yes. I think the problem is the storyline is too old now.
Maybe. I think before I see this, though, I would still like to maybe see, She-Hulk in her normal, or the other, Fantastic Four costume, or Medusa and her look from Fantastic Four besides these costumes.
Right. I mean, I know we had a STCC up in a long time ago, but.
Oh, yeah, of She-Hulk, yeah. But it could use an update, or we could really just use a regular classic She-Hulk in general.
All right, here we go with the Frightful Four. And guys, let me know, is this a hit or miss? Definitely, but we got to choose our team. Who are going to be the four? Is it going to be Hydra Man versus Sandman? We're going to get both of those, or just one of the two? Do we want Medusa versus Thundra and Titania? Which one of those three females would we want? We don't really need another Claw, I don't think. But what about Trapster? And definitely we have to have Wizard. So I'm thinking Wizard, Trapster, Titania, and maybe another Hydra Man.
Or Dragon
maybe
Man.
Even a Sandman. What about Sandman in this old costume?
What if we got Dragon Man? No?
I think Dragon Man could be something different.
I mean, I agree. I completely agree. But yeah, I would say out of that, I would obviously Wizard, Trapster, those are the two must-haves. But Titania would make sense to me too. I don't know. Yeah, it's really just a toss-up between who else it would be.
Yeah. So Jacob, I definitely think we're going to see Annihilus and Dragon Man soon, since they're pushing the Fantastic Four stuff now finally.
Yeah. And we do know we still have to figure out what figure's coming out this year with the tail. So
that's true. That's true. And hopefully we'll see this Miss Thing, or whatever you call it, Miss Marvel, one of these days too. Female Thing figure. Don't know if I want her in this particular grouping, but I definitely want to see her one day.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Trapster has gone against Spider-Man before, yes. And Jerry thinks the tail is going to be Dragon Man.
I mean,
I was thinking it was going to be a Fin Fang Foom just because we got the tease of dragons in the Shang-Chi movie, but
I'm thinking Dragon Man as well.
yep. I think it'll be a deluxe Fantastic Four vintage card.
Yep.
All right, and here's the fourth one that we get to choose from. Out of these four, we got the UFOs with Vector, Vapor, X-Ray, and Ironclad. So this is a hit or a miss, guys. Is this going to be a 4-pack you want to see?
I'm going to say hit for everything. I mean, it's just, but I would like to see this as well. Because aren't these Hulk villains? Maybe
That can be definitely. Ironclad has actually been made in a smaller form to go against Hulk in the figure form.
Okay.
And definitely, Jerry, these are new characters, man. We need these so bad. I want new characters instead of just re-releasing stuff that we've already got.
Yeah, and they really wouldn't be that hard to make. I mean, I feel like with a lot of them, you could probably just, repaint just standard figures and have some crazy colors on them, and for at least X-Ray and Vector.
Yeah. So, guys, let me ask you this. Like I said, as we're going through, here are the four. So here's your four choices right now. Like I said, I'm going to write down the winner of these four, and then we'll break it down after we go through all the ones I have chosen. So let me know in the chat. Is it going to be the Future Foundation, the FF, the Frightful Four, or the UFOs that you're going to pick out of these four choices for box sets? And it was kind of a split 50-50 on all four of these. I think that people wanted them, and I think the most people wanted was probably the Future Foundation, but we'll see. Got a Frightful Four, Future Foundation. Frightful. Cosmic is FFH.
That's Future Foundation, right?
I'm thinking. Future, Frightful. FF. So Marvel Super 7 and Paul B. Y'all both want the Ant-Man FF. Future Foundation, please. FF. Make sure you're not saying FF if it's not the replacement team.
Even still, I'm thinking it's Future Foundation. That's getting it. But personally, I think I would say probably a Frightful Four.
I agree.
But I would say Future Foundation would be next for me. But I don't know. I just really want a wizard and a trapster.
Yep.
I like villains, get new villains and whatnot.
So I'm getting a 50-50 here. Future Foundation versus Frightful.
I think Future Foundation got it.
I think it did too. All right, so we'll write that one down and go to the next one. All right, so here we go. Start off again. How about a Iron Man armory from the MCU of armors we have not seen yet, and actually put it in a box set that is the armory? How about that? That'd be kind of a cool box set to get.
That would be really cool.
Get your Red Snapper, your Igor, your Star Boost, and your Bones figures are the four that I pulled out.
Oh, yeah. If anything, I would like to see something like this as like an actual, I don't know. This could be a HasLab too. Give us a bunch of armors and something like that. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Either MCU or comic based.
So, guys, let me know. Is this a hit or a miss for you guys? Do you want to see all these armors? Or are we tired of our Iron Man armors?
I think we're just getting started. We're finally getting some new armors, and we got the 80th anniversary one, and now we're getting the modular armor. So,
Well, the thing about it is, even with the armors, whenever they are MCU armors, they fit in our collection still.
Yeah, exactly. You can always fudge them in your collection.
All right, everybody's liking this idea. I think the biggest one I definitely want to see is that Igor, though. He's one of my favorite looking figures, but I also love the armory itself too.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's loving this. All right, that's cool. All right, next choice. Guys, how about the Power Pack? Anybody want the Power Pack?
I would love the Power Pack. 100%. Yeah,
So I'm not. I mean, I know we read all these, but I'm definitely a pass on this one.
Really? I don't know. I just like teams. And I know that's what we're talking about is box sets, and a lot of them are probably teams, but I don't know. I like that type of stuff.
Yep. I understand. I can see that, but it's just I don't know where this stands in adult collectors' minds to have Power Pack.
Well, didn't they restart the series too, right? Like, isn't there a new Power Pack comic? Or
Don't
no?
know. I don't know.
But either way, I don't know. But would you want to see some of these, and like I know some of them have been more prevalent and as they've gotten older as well.
So
Or
yeah,
not?
the older brother there was in the Future Foundation,
Mm-hmm.
and the older sister was in Runaways.
Yeah.
I'm seeing pass on this, guys. All right, so this is kind of a lot to go through here. I know we talked about the different teams of the FF and the Future Foundation, but here's other teams for the Fantastic Four. We mentioned the She-Hulk in her regular blue and white costume, along with Medusa, Miss Marvel, and Crystal as a Fantastic Four team. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got your other teams with like the Ghost Rider, Grey Hulk, Wolverine, and Spider-Man. You got your red costume Fantastic Four. You got your blue costume with Wolverine, Spidey, Franklin, and Valeria. And then also you got your movie versions of the original Fox Fantastic Four and the newer Fantastic Four. Are any of those interesting to y'all? And which one would be it of this list? Which one would be the one you'd want to see the most for these?
That's a hard choice.
So to me, I'm top middle.
I was also thinking that. But it's hard to say too, because I know there's a lot of people that want to see the movie stuff. That'd be cool to see.
Yeah.
The costumes are awesome. I mean, just I don't know. It's tough. And I like the look of the blue costumes too.
The blue costumes look amazing, but I
Yeah.
like the red ones too.
Yeah.
Dave Jones, all female set looks cool. 2005 FF movie would be cool. The one with She-Hulk, the first one, yep. Grey Hulk would be awesome. I agree, but the problem with that grouping is they actually don't have any costumes. You know, we kind of fudged one together on our shelf anyway because we just had those figures.
Well, you say that, but I'm pretty sure that they've also like had blue costumes as well, like you see at the top right with the Wolverine and Spider-Man. Also, I think Hulk and Ghost Rider had their blue costumes as well.
Yeah, the old 2005 figures aren't too bad. That's actually what started your collecting was a 2005 figure for Thing, Zach.
Yeah.
So I'm not seeing much movement on this one, so we'll go to the next one. And we just mentioned this a minute ago. We've gotten Nico before.
Mm-hmm.
But what about the rest of the Runaways, especially like Old Lace? And did you guys enjoy the Runaway show? So would you want it comic based, like the Nico is that we have, or would we want the show? I know it's gone now. I hate it's gone, but that was definitely a good show if y'all didn't see it.
I think the only problem with the Runaways is they're very basic designs.
Yeah.
You know, like they're just normal, somewhat normal characters. You know, nothing too crazy. But I would like this.
Oh yeah, definitely. Got passes on this one too. Pass. But guys, if you haven't seen Runaways, I know it's not even going anymore, but it is definitely a good show and different good story to read if you hadn't done it. The original. Don't go read the new ones yet. You got to go read the original stuff.
Yeah, I don't really know how I feel about the new comics yet.
All right, so guys, here's your 4 choices. You got your Iron Man Armory, your Power Pack, one of the Fantastic Four costumes, or the Runaways. I think I know who's going to run away with this one. My choice is the Armory.
Same here.
What you guys think? Iron Man. "2005 Fantastic Four." Okay.
I could understand that completely.
Armory, Iron Man, 2005 Fantastic Four again. 2005 Fantastic Four. And you know what's funny is I think we'll definitely get this on the anniversary.
When is the anniversary? I thought
They're
that
saying
was
it's 2005, so I'm assuming that'll be 2025. That'll be 20 years.
Yeah, I guess so.
Armory. So Will Beatty is throwing Power Pack in there. He regrets nothing. Twisted, you're going to definitely see Brotherhood in here, man.
Yep.
Armory. All right. Man, that's a 50-50. Ooh, I'm seeing a lot of 2005s though there. That's Cosmic Crusher, man. Stop doing that to me. It's killing me. All right, so our Armory won that one.
Yeah, I think so.
Killing me, Cosmic Crusher.
Mm.
All right, here we go. So we've gotten all kinds of the Fox X-Men already this past year with the anniversary. So what about the rest of the Fox X-Men that we're missing out on, especially like the Juggernaut and the Colossus up there, the crazy Deadpool from that Wolverine movie, the Blob figure. You know, those are some of the big ones that stick out to me. And I know these other movies weren't that great, but they're still, you know, there's no presence at all in the action figure community for any of these other figures.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's possible we could see some of this stuff because I know the Hasbro said I think they're gonna do more Fox stuff in the future, right? So I just don't know. I would say probably the most likely thing we would see is a Colossus and Juggernaut 2-pack. I'm definitely thinking that could happen.
Yep.
I don't know the likelihood of some of the other stuff.
So Jerry, we'll talk about that here in a second with the 2000, 2003 characters here in a second. But I think that I would want to split it up, though, and have this grouping for the newer movies and the Deadpool movies and whatnot versus the 2000 to 2003 stuff. Everybody's loving Blob. That's awesome. Jug and Colossus is a must.
Yeah.
If they don't give us that, then they're missing out on something. They're not listening to the community at all.
I think they'll give it to us. I think they might have just been holding off at first to see how things would go before they had that big of a commitment. But yeah, that'd be awesome.
So Miles, is it this Beast and Cyclops you're looking for? I'll get it here in a second. Next is the X-Force from the Deadpool movie. And again, there's your Colossus and Juggernaut again that you can actually throw in this pack with Zydergeist, Shatterstar, Vanisher, and Bedlam. I'm thinking there's only going to be a 2-pack with the Colossus Juggernaut, but just in case, you know, do we need these figures? Do we need to see Bedlam, Zydergeist, and Shatterstar sometime?
I mean, I think it'd be really easy for them to do Vanisher.
Dude, I missed Quicksilver, guys. Holy cow, that should have been in that picture.
How did you miss Quicksilver?
I have no idea. He should have definitely been in that picture before.
Man. Yeah, that one, I think that one's got to happen too. Especially, I mean, like with WandaVision, that's, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, that's got to happen.
Yep.
But yeah, I would say out of this, it would still just be Colossus and Juggernaut that we would see. Shatterstar has a more interesting look, but.
Do you recognize who that is?
What is?
That actor.
Shatterstar. Is that Cole Young from
Mortal Kombat?
Yeah. I didn't know that. That's crazy.
That is so crazy. All right, so but we got the Sony stuff. I know we're going to be getting some of these characters again in this. Well, we think they keep on claiming it's not going to happen, but we know we're going to see Doc Ock again, Green Goblin again, Electro again. But what do you guys think about getting us a Sony box set with the villains and with the Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield? Man, they're loving this one.
Yeah.
Cosmic, stop it.
Cosmic. No, I would love to see this. That would be really cool. It just gives like Sinister Six for Sony stuff.
Yep.
So I don't know.
Even if it crosses through both brands, I'm okay with that.
I mean, here's the deal. If they actually give us, I don't know. Do you think we're gonna get the Sinister Six in Spider-Man No Way Home? But like, I don't know.
Yeah, throughout the different universes.
But do you think it'll be like we're still gonna get like our Mysterio and Vulture and Scorpion, like stuff like that from, you know, and then add in some of the other characters too?
Yeah, very possible. But definitely they need to do Toby and Andrew again.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And then here's your other 2000 X-Men team of the ones we have not gotten yet. Sabretooth, Nightcrawler, Iceman, Storm, huge one right there, Cyclops, Jean, your Pyro, your Kitty, Toad, and Rogue. So they got a lot of stuff to do. I know that we can only buy so much, but if you're a movie fan and that's what you want to collect, this would be it.
Yeah, why not? I mean, they can. I think people will buy it as long as they don't overstock it like they did with some of the other stuff, you know. But
all right, so here we go. Let's do the vote. Which one is it going to be? Is it going to be the new X-Men, the X-Force, the Sony Spidey, or the older X-Men? What's your vote, Zach?
Spotty.
I'm torn because of the fact that you got Juggernaut and Colossus.
Yeah, I mean that's hard too, but I just really want to see some of the Spotty villains.
That's another one I missed. I did not put Colossus in here in the original. Everybody wants all these, so we got Sony for me, 2000, Sony, Spidey. Cosmic just says yes.
Yes.
2000, Sony, back and forth between the 2000 and the Sony. So they got a lot to do, guys. I mean, this is a huge amount of figures right here just in itself that everybody's saying they love them all. So that just tells you something about our old movies that we love them all. So,
oh yeah.
Oh, Marvel X says all trash. No, is it because of movie figures and not comic figures? Because I'm definitely not buying any of them either.
No,
but,
I wouldn't buy them, but
actually, you know what I would buy? Just because
what?
it would be amazing looking, I would buy the Juggernaut and the Colossus.
Really?
Yeah, I'll just have it somewhere else. It's not going to be a part of the collection.
Here's the thing that for me, like even though I don't care to collect, movie stuff, I still can respect it and still wish for stuff to actually get made.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, I'm going with Spidey for the win.
I'm thinking so.
All right, next grouping. Here's your Brotherhood you've been talking about. So, What's the team going to be? I'm thinking definitely Destiny, Blob, Avalanche, Mastermind.
Mm-hmm.
But do we need Magneto again, or Quicksilver, or Scarlet Witch, or Pyro?
No.
So I'm thinking throw in that old Rogue maybe too.
That's a possibility.
Even Eunice would be kind of cool looking.
Mm.
But I'm definitely going with Mastermind, Blob, Toad, Destiny, and Avalanche. That's 5. That's plenty.
I mean, there's also the Green Costume Quicksilver.
Possibly.
But yeah, I would say those 5, yeah. Yeah, they could, but yeah, that's definitely what I would like to see.
Yeah, we definitely need a new Toad.
That's so crazy. I mean, the fact that we haven't got a Toad yet,
It's like they're trying to bug us.
No, I don't know. It's definitely going to happen at some point. They know it. I'm sure that it'll probably come next year, if not this year. That's what I'm thinking.
And I still love my Blob. I know you can't. You got issues with it. I think the biggest issue is the price now because people can't get it.
Yeah.
All right. New Mutants. If you guys didn't see the movie, it actually was really good. So we got to choose. Are we going to go with the New Mutants movie figures, which will probably never go anywhere with that series, or we're going to finish up our New Mutants team and get us with the Sunspot, Cypher, Magma, and a cannonball in that common costume.
Like
You
a
also got a
over here.
chamber. You got a chamber there too.
Yeah, chamber. That'd be cool.
I really enjoyed that movie though, man. I liked it.
It was really good. It was one of my favorite Fox X-Men movies, to be
Yeah.
honest with
I cannot believe we had to wait, what, 2.5, 3 years for it?
you. Yeah, that was crazy.
I really hope that they can possibly just continue on with that with the actors. I like them all, and just kind of give us another story with it.
I mean, they could. I don't really feel like it really tied that much into the Fox stuff to really matter all that much. I mean, it tied in some, but not like enough to have that much of an effect.
Mm-hmm.
But
All right, so I'm liking this one, but I'm not seeing a lot of chatter here. Now, this is another reason I decided to make this particular video, was because we got the teases for the sword there and the teases for the comic book in the background that we talked about from, was it Dan? Dan had it in the background?
I think Ryan did.
Ryan had it in the background.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like we're probably going to definitely be getting some kind of Excalibur, possibly as a box set, which I think is definitely needed. This is one of the things that got me into comics, was reading the Excalibur. But I'd love to see Megan and Phoenix and then Shadowcat in this original costume.
Mm-hmm.
So the question is going to be, which version of Captain Britain are we going to get? Is it going to be the bearded version, this newer version with where he's holding the sword there in the middle? You know, can we get a Nightcrawler maybe with a beard?
Mm-hmm.
Since we haven't got that, you know, just kind of use the same body that we've had and just give it a beard and a regular look, maybe.
Maybe.
No, I definitely love for them to throw in. I don't know if you can see it here or not, but these little silver hunters right here, those were a big part of the story. And then Kitty had her little robot right here. I don't know if you can see that there either. So this will be an interesting box set. If they give this to us for like an SDCC, I don't know how much love it'll get though. You're not big on a lot of these. I shouldn't say a lot. The only one you don't know is Megan.
Well, you know, I don't really know a lot of different. I haven't read a whole lot of comics from
Werewolves. That's it.
You know.
Yep, that's what those are called.
But I don't know. Do you think it would do as good as Hellfire?
I think it will not do as good as Hellfire.
You don't think so?
No. But I think, I mean, that's the SDCC, so it'll sell out.
Yeah, I'm sure it will.
And then you get your Phoenix 5, which they had teased a Cyclops years ago during, I think it might have been the Puck Wave.
I think so.
And we never saw that come out anywhere. So is this storyline too old now for us to want to see this Phoenix 5 set finally made for us?
Yeah, I would never really see this happening. I don't know. Personally, I wouldn't see this happening. And I don't know if I'd really care for them that much.
You know, I say it's an old story, but look what they did with AOA. AOA was an old story too.
Mm-hmm.
But it tied into a lot of the universe continually through the years.
Right.
Cosmic, what 3 figures are here that you'd want to see? I like that Colossus and the Cyclops of the 5 the most. Namor also, I guess.
Yeah, those would be the ones that stand out to me as well.
Got to pass. Okay. And then this is one that I loved putting together because, you know, they teased us years ago that we were going to be getting these X-Babies figures in the Mojo Wave for the Toy Biz. And they ended up going with just the Build-A-Figure instead of throwing the X-Babies in there. So I'd love to see, I mean, now that we've gotten the MODOK as a deluxe figure, and they threw a Nimrod in as a 3-pack, right? Why not do a box set for Mojo World with Mojo, Longshot, Spiral, and then all the X-Babies?
That would be amazing.
So I think that would be a really big hit for a sale right there.
I agree.
And Long Shot is probably one of my least favorite Toy Biz figures that they made us.
Yeah, that definitely could use an update for sure.
But you know, the funny thing about the Mojo though, I still they probably have to do just a huge amount of detail on him for me to ever say that I don't like this figure.
You do know, like, every single time that we talk about, oh, we don't need a new figure, every single time, like, for example, getting this guy.
Yeah.
I mean, you say you like the Toy Biz stuff.
I did.
I agree, they're great figures, but then
She laid it out in front of me, and I was like, nope, I can get rid of my Toy Biz now.
Exactly. So it's one of those things where it's just hard to say that, because a figure might look great on the shelf, but whenever you compare it to something else that's newer, it's definitely hard to top something, And
yep.
I don't know.
All right, so I think this is going to be an easy one, but I'm going to hate that this is not going to win. There's your 5 to choose from. You have your New Mutants, your Excalibur, your Brotherhood, your Phoenix 5, and your Mojo World. Who's the winner on this one? You got 5 to choose from this time instead of 4.
It's going to be Brotherhood.
Brotherhood's going to have to win this.
Yeah, I really would. I mean, Mojo would be next.
But yeah, we're getting Excalibur next, looks like.
Yeah, it looks like I'm fine with that too. I'm definitely fine with that.
Cosmic, stop it. We got you. Phoenix 5's got it for you. Brotherhood, Brotherhood, Brotherhood. I knew this was going to happen. Will says Brotherhood, but only because Excalibur is coming.
Really? Okay.
Action Figure Experts, you may be right. It could be a Amazon exclusive, since they did the Alpha Flight that way too. And the what else was it? A-Force? Was A-Force? No, it's Toys R Us.
It was Toys R Us. Yep.
Dat Boy wants Phoenix 5. That's crazy. That's awesome. I mean, that was a great storyline. I will say that, but I'm more about getting basic figures that I've never seen first.
I like classic figures. Yeah. I mean, like, I like basic figures and just stuff like that. But not different versions. I like different costumes, but I will also like to see newer figures that are more classic at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But I think the big thing for that one is going to be Blob. People are going to want Blob so bad.
Toad as well.
Wait, who does Brotherhood consist of? Cosmic Brotherhood is Blob, Toad, Mastermind, Avalanche, Destiny. That's the 5 I'd want to see, because we've gotten all the other ones. Mystique and Pyro, Magneto, Quicksilver, and Scarlet Witch.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess there's other members too, but not as much connection,
There's plenty of Brotherhood members, but these are the original teams.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Guys, this is actually what got me into reading, was the Exiles. I don't know how many of you guys actually read the Exiles comics or not, but I loved the Exiles with Mimic, Blink. This was Gambit. You had your Morph, your Proud Star, and your Nocturne. That was the original team right there. Of course, I don't like this particular. I do, but I don't want this particular version of Mimic if I'm going to get it. I want that classic look. So that's kind of going to throw this one off for me, because we already got a Blink, we already got a Morph. Proud Star died in the first comic, and Nocturne was all through it. So a female Nightcrawler, basically, is what we'd be looking for right there. So Miles, Cosmic say hit on this one. I love the Exile storyline. It was a good one.
Yeah, I don't really know much about it.
So basically, they're jumping from world to world, trying to save certain realities in order to save the world.
Because they have that weird, like, new Exiles, right? That's like just very different.
Yeah, I never got into those.
Yeah.
Definitely would love to see a classic morph too from the original like X-Men animated series. That'd be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, the Exiles had such a changing cast. They're all over the place. So Marvel wanted Brotherhood #1, Phoenix #2, Mojo #3. Man, Phoenix was a great storyline, so that's definitely put up there, guys. We got to get a morph though one of these days. I mean, a mimic one of these days.
Oh yeah, and that would be so cool. You know, I mean, they could do a lot of different things with that. You know, lots of different. It could be a Build-A-Figure for sure.
All right, how about the theme of Marauders? We got your Harpoon, who took out Angel with his wings. You got your Arclight, Vertigo, Blockbuster, Riptide. Don't know that we need another Sabretooth, but I think you'd have to throw it in there. Malice, Prism, and Scalp Hunter, and then Scrambler.
I think I can pass on this one.
I think I can too. Will wants the Marauders, definitely. Twisted, yep. Hey, what's up, Inquisitive Minds? Got a bunch of passes on the Marauders.
Yeah, I don't know anything about this. I don't really think I care too much for the designs of the characters either.
So Scalp Hunter and Harpoon are the two big ones that stick out to me because of what they did. Riptide too. So if you watched a lot of the animated series, you'll see a lot of these in there.
Okay.
So in a few episodes. Boulevard, we'll talk about the Morlocks here in a second too. There we go. Morlocks.
Morlocks. There
So we
go.
got your Sunder, your Caliban with this skinny version there. Callisto leading the team. Tar Baby, Mask, Leech, Anali, Urg, Plague, Beautiful Dreamer, Piper, Ape, and Healer.
Who would you want to see out of that?
So I want Sunder, Caliban, Callisto, Leech, and Urg probably. And I don't know. I mean, Callisto definitely will come out one of these days, but I don't know that we'll ever see any of the rest of these.
Oh, I might see Leech.
Leech, definitely, yeah.
And maybe that version of Caliban, possibly. I don't know.
So I'm missing somebody, I guess. Somebody threw Thorn in there. Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of guys I'm going to be missing on these lists, but because some of these teams are so huge.
Yeah.
All right, we got the Reavers. The problem with this is you've already just got us a Lady Deathstrike, and we've already got the Skullbuster, which gave us the Reese figure as well. So the biggest one I'm going to want is that what's his name? Skullbuster, right? No, that's not it.
No. Is that
Bonebreaker?
Yeah.
With the tank treads and all that stuff. That's the biggest one I'm going to want.
Yeah.
But your Angela Macon, of course, we just got a Donald Pierce, but we don't have this type of Donald Pierce, I guess. And your Wade Cole.
Which version of Donald Pierce?
I want him. I don't want the one with right here in the middle.
Yeah.
I'd want him to be more robotic looking.
You
know, a lot more robotic looking.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't ever picture us getting another one.
But I love the pretty boy look too right there.
Yeah.
It's all metal.
Yeah, I mean, I know Dwight definitely wants to get that team sort of built out a little bit more, so it wouldn't surprise me if we got something like that.
And I would think that we would actually maybe get the Bonebreaker as a rider. I don't know if we're going to. I haven't seen a single rider this year. I think they're done with the riders.
I think they are too. I'm pretty sure they said that. Was it Punisher? Was it the last one?
Yeah, that stinks.
Yeah. So I'm thinking probably Bonebreaker and Pretty Boy.
Yeah,
would be the two.
Yep. So I'd love to see Twisted Bonbon. I'd love to see a Joe Fixit patch 2-pack in their white suits.
Oh yeah, that'd be really cool. I think for this list we were thinking more like larger than that, maybe like 4-packs and more. You know, like that. Because if we just said 2-packs, we could go on forever.
Oh my gosh. All right, so here's your choices. You got your Exiles, your Marauders, your Morlocks, and your Reavers. So I'm thinking Reavers are going to win this one.
I am too. This is actually one that I'm not super. I can go without all this, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not. I don't know. I don't care as much for some of these.
So we got Exiles, we got Morlocks, Reavers definitely. Reavers, Morlocks again. Exiles again. Man, this is like three-way split right now.
Morlocks.
Morlocks again.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, the problem with this is you got to think about your big figure. You know, what is the big one you want to see? And, you know, it's like Callisto's the big one for your Morlocks.
Mm-hmm.
Bonebreaker for your Reavers.
Right.
Everybody's going to pass on Marauders. And, you know, Exile is just nostalgia for me just because I love those stories.
Right. Yeah, but it is true. I feel like these are very obscure teams.
Yeah.
Can we just, like, pass on this one?
I'm getting Reavers here.
You think so?
Yep.
I mean, it would make sense to me. I think out of everything, you know, Bonebreaker would be just a really cool one to get.
Hey, Jonathan, I'm with you on that Nasty Boy. So that was a cool group there with the X-Men for the animated series. That was one of Mr. Sinister's groups, right? They would definitely do Brotherhood before they did any of these.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
All right, next grouping we got is our Inhumans. We've only seen Black Bolt and Medusa multiple times. So I'd love to see a box set with the rest of the team.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't need to give me another Black Bolt Medusa. I'm good without them.
Yeah, I can pass on the Black Bolt and Medusa. But yeah, I want to see who we got: Gorgon, Triton, Korvac,
Karnak.
huh?
Karnak. Yep.
Lockjaw and Crystal.
Yep. And then also Maximus the Mad.
Yeah, Maximus too. I would love to see that. That's definitely something that I've wanted to see for a while now.
It's just crazy to me that you know they were pushing so hard on the Inhumans, trying to replace the X-Men for all those years.
Mm-hmm.
And we never got anything out of it except for the Medusa and the Black Bolt.
Yeah, I mean, in some ways, I think that, you know, the Inhumans probably got a little ruined because of being forced on people so much when people really just wanted the X-Men. But I feel like there's probably still a lot of really big fans of the Inhumans at the same time.
Yep.
But yeah, out of everything, Lockjaw would have to happen, right?
Totally. That is the biggest one. That one and Crystal, because Crystal could cross over to so many teams.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, think about it. Whenever I did my poll for Avengers, Crystal made, what, number 6 on that?
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty crazy.
And she's on your Fantastic Four poll too right now, right?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, they could never have replaced the X-Men. The story was just so far gone. All right, next we got I've been seeing this in the chat like crazy. We got the Starjammers with Chad, Corsair, Hepzibah, Raza, and Corvus.
So Chad would be extremely easy for them to do.
So easy, yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Would you guys want to see him on the Abomination body? I don't know. That'd be pretty easy for them to do.
I'm so shocked they haven't done this yet.
Yeah.
Just an easy head swap and you got him.
Pretty much. Yeah, I would definitely like to see this at some point. For sure. But Inhumans would be above this for me.
Oh, yeah, me too. All right, next we got, and by the way, the Hepzibah figure I'd want to see is not the little calm, sweet little girl here that we see, or the cat-looking one right here. It's the one we saw back in the X-Force days. She joined the X-Force for a little bit in the team. I'd like to see that version there. That's me. Let me know what you guys think about that. Carol Danvers was a Starjammer too, in her binary form. So, all right. Next, we got the Imperial Guard. So we've already gotten Gladiator twice.
Yep.
I don't know that there's anybody else that I would have to have here. Fang would be kind of cool, and Smasher has crossed over. The female version of Smasher has crossed over several times in the comics these days. She married guys. Did she marry Cannonball? I'm pretty sure she married Cannonball. They got a kid together now.
Yeah,
But, Warstar's pretty cool looking. I think that'd be an easy remake of some of the
Dynamo.
That one and the what's the Shield agent thing?
Mandroid?
Mandroid. Yep. So I could pass on this one. But, man, guys, think about it. Back in the DC Universe days, they did a Legion of Superheroes 12-pack, I think. And that thing was amazing.
Yeah.
Imperial Guard, but their fight with the X-Men was epic. It was so epic. I know it. There's definitely a couple Spider-Man boxes in here if you keep on holding on with me. All right, and then we got your Shi'ar Empire box set of Emperor Vulcan and Emperor's Death Bird, which I love Death Bird's design. Vulcan's always been kind of dull to me, but we definitely need a Vulcan too. You got your Lalandra and her guards there, and then you got a Deacon or Deacon figure character there. That'd be cool as well. Would you want this over the Imperial Guard?
I don't know. It's hard to say. I think I would just. I mean, I know we already got the Lalandra head, which I don't really know what the reason behind that. But I mean, really just Lalandra and Vulcan would be the only two that I would care for. So I don't know. It's hard to say. Maybe, maybe not. But I also think it'd be cool to see a big team.
Yeah, that'd be totally cool just to fill a shelf that quick.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll ever see Vulcan by himself.
I don't either.
He just didn't, like I said, he just did not have a lot of design going on in his costume at all.
But that also makes for easy figure.
Yeah. All right, so here's your four guys. Tell me if it's going to be Inhumans, Starjammers, Imperial Guard, or Shi'ar. Zach, you already made your decision, right?
Oh yeah, Inhumans.
Is it because mainly Lockjaw or?
Oh no, it's everybody.
Yeah.
But it's also just because I'm more familiar with that, with the Inhumans, you know.
True.
And, I mean, they're cool designs too.
Yep. So we got Shi'ar, we got Imperial, we got Starjammers, Inhumans.
Yeah, Starjammers would definitely be second for me though.
I could see that. Unless they do a huge box for the Imperial Guard, I could see that definitely.
I would still prefer Starjammers.
So yeah, I think it'd be cool to get the War Star, the Titan, and the Neutron. But again, I don't want to see another Gladiator, and if you don't put a Gladiator in the box, it'd be kind of a boring set. But we don't need him again.
Are we tied right now? For
Starjammers and Humans? Except whenever you add our votes.
I don't know. I don't really see a definitive answer here.
That will never happen, Boulevard, but that would be a cool HasLab. I don't think the HasLab is ever going to get to ships. But I would love to see the X-Jet, the Starjammer, the like I said, Fantastic Car. I say that, but we think that the Fantastic Car may be it for the HasLab this year. I don't know.
I actually want to say Starjammer's got it.
We're jumping into Venom stuff here. That's not where we're at. I need a couple more answers because I need to split this here. We'll put both for now. Inhumans. All right. We got a Deadpool core. We've already gotten several of the figures, but like with the dog and the squirrel, they were so static, you couldn't even move them.
Mm-hmm.
Would you want to see them again in a more posable figure?
Nah, I think there's plenty of other options that they don't need to do that. Give us Kid Pool, Panda Pool. What's that one that still has like the blues? He's up.
That's Champion Pool.
Yeah, and
Kid Pool. Yep.
Who else is there? I know there's different options. There's like a Wolverine one. They
could just throw a bunch of people in different Deadpool costumes and you're fine.
There's a MODOK one. There's a Devil Dinosaur one. There's I don't know. There's all sorts of crazy stuff. I like to see I definitely want to see the Deadpool. I know it's probably not actually part of the core, but the one that's Dreadpool.
Dreadpool. Yep.
I'd like to see that, and I don't really remember what else there is. There's a lot of stuff.
Literally a zoo pool. Yeah, just do all your animals, maybe.
Yeah.
Zombie Deadpool.
That's sort of what Headpool is, though, right?
That's what Headpool is, definitely. All right, then we got the Red Ghost and his apes.
That has to happen. I really want to see that at some point.
So as a 4-pack, is that going to sell very well?
It's still pretty obscure, but I don't know. Again, maybe an Amazon exclusive of some sort. I don't know.
And this is, like I said, Fantastic Four year, so this is one of their villains.
Exactly. Yeah, that's one of their big things.
Got a lot of hits here. That's Twisted Bonbon again. Hit. Dude, you're killing me. I can only read the answers, not the names. Well, what would be cool is if somehow you could give some kind of effects with them to show off their powers too. I don't know how you could, but
like what?
I don't know. Like, get the flame effect right there for the gorilla showing out he's burning somebody up. Oh, never mind. That's Human Torch. But he's got his strength there holding up a rock. I don't know what you could do. One of them's a mind.
Remember, what are their powers again? Is it strength, mind, and what is it?
I don't know.
I can't remember what the powers are.
Miles, you can't have a pet gorilla, I don't think. All right, we got the Warbound. So we've gotten MCU versions of Korg
and Hulk.
But I'm talking comic-wise. Let's get some comic versions of Korg, Meek, the Brood, Eloise. I can't think of all their names right now, but a Warbound box set.
Mm-hmm.
And again, this is another old storyline, but I think it's needed.
Oh yeah, I would love to see this. I think I actually did. What did I do? Like a Hulk list.
Yeah.
Like a long time ago.
Yeah.
And these were definitely on there.
Yeah, these were on your choice of what you wanted there, huh?
For sure.
But Korg would definitely be my number one wanted.
Oh, and Meek. Well, Meek too.
Korg and Meek together, definitely.
Yeah.
I can't believe they didn't make a Meek in the MCU versions.
Yeah, what's up with that? Are we gonna
understand that? Are
we gonna get that with this Infinity Saga stuff?
Who they're gonna pack him in with?
I don't know. That's the thing. Like, it's gonna be a Surtur? I don't think so, but
not for that price.
That'd be really weird. But he's got to happen. Honestly, MCU Meek is cooler than comic book Meek.
Totally.
So, I don't know.
All right, then we got our Ultimates. Is the Ultimate storyline too old now for you guys to want it or not? My biggest one I'd love to see would be the Hawkeye and the Juggernaut.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd love to see Thor. I know we got Ultimate Thor, Carnage, and Venom in the Marvel Select, which is sitting up on our shelf, and the Hulk too. Ultimate Gray Hulk there.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's too far gone. I feel like there's just too many characters to just. I don't know. They could. I don't see the likelihood, and it's not something that I care all too much to have.
I'd love it. I loved the Ultimate storylines.
Mm-hmm.
But again, selects do fit in just fine.
Oh yeah. I mean, we have a whole shelf of Ultimate figures. So.
Yep. All right, here we go. Here's our choices. We got your Deadpool core, your Red Ghost, your Warbound, and your Ultimate.
Yeah.
Kylie, you throwing off my my count there. Imperial Guard is way back.
This is a tough one for me.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like we need to finish the team of the core. The Deadpool core, getting those crazy panda pools, but I'm so burned out on Deadpools too.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking Red Ghost.
See, I'm stuck between Red Ghost and Warbound. I don't know. It's so hard because like I do want to see Red Ghost like a lot, but I don't know. I
Does Red Ghost have to come with his apes for it to be a cool figure, or can you have Red Ghost by himself?
No, he has to come with his apes. But I think I'm going to go with Warbound on this one.
Oh, okay.
I know it's definitely different choice, but I like that more.
I just feel like they're so behind on stuff now because of these storylines.
Mm-hmm.
But again, like I said, I mean, they jumped up in there with the House of X Powers of 10 and got that out there fast to us. That was cool.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing Red Ghost, Deadpool. Deadpool. Interesting. I only got 2 Ultimates.
Yep. I'm thinking it's probably Deadpool.
I don't think they'll do Ultimates. I don't think they will either.
No, I don't either.
The only one I can see them doing is the Mr. Fantastic because he rolled over into it with that the Maker version that he's got.
No, out of everything, that is what I would like to see because it's like yes, it's Ultimates, but it's also like an actual Fantastic Four villain. You know.
Yeah, definitely.
I would like to see that.
All right, what are we thinking? Well, I got 2 votes for Warbound. You and somebody else. You and Paul.
What do you think? You think Deadpool?
I'm thinking Deadpool got that.
I think so too.
That stinks.
No, there's a lot of good options with stuff.
All right, here we go. We're talking about Spidey. So what about a Spider-Verse team?
Yes.
Give us a Spider Monkey, a Japanese Spider-Man with his Leo Pardon.
Uh-huh.
The Uncle Ben Spider-Man with a fat belly there. Your Lady Spider, which was actually on the very first team, her and the India Spider-Man there. And then your Manga Spider-Man. These are the big ones that are missing, in my opinion.
Isn't the fatter Spider-Man, isn't that like Spider-Man X or something?
I thought that was Uncle Ben as Spider-Man.
I don't know. I know there is an Uncle Ben. I feel like there's a different one that's Uncle Ben. I know there's a lot of different ones. There's like a Bruce Banner Spider-Man. There's the werewolf Spider-Man I like to see. Aya Peck. Trying to think who else there is.
But like when I look at this picture on the left, they're showing the whole Spider-Verse team. All those ones you're talking about actually like died. But no, there's Spider-Wolf right there behind somebody.
Yeah, that is Spider-Wolf. Yeah, and there's I don't know. There's a really cool like Norman Osborn. There's a Spiders Man.
Yeah.
I like
That was actually a really cool one. Hey, Twisted Bonbon, you okay with a soft goods Hawaiian shirt on your Corgan Meek so that you can take it off if you don't want
it. I doubt that would happen.
I definitely want to see this. I don't think that we're going to be able to see. I don't think we'll ever see these individually released.
I'm not seeing it to be too likely. I feel like any of the Spider-Man figures we've been getting are more like different costumes of Spider-Man. You know,
Yeah.
Like we got Cyborg Spider-Man, we got the negatives on Spider-Man. So it's cool we're getting different versions, but those have also just been more like different costumes versus actually different characters and from the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, Twisted. I saw that Spider Wolf from Pounds. I had never seen Anthony's though. Pounds got some awesome stuff.
There's so many different options.
All right, so then we got a Sinister Six, and I'm thinking you can go two ways with this. You can go with the newer team and like the female Electro, Spot, the what's her name? Diamondback, I think is her name or something. The female there with the pink, and then you got your
Iron Spidey.
Iron Spidey there. That's Miles' uncle. Or you can go with the animated series look with the Sinister Six.
I would say animated series.
So I'm thinking that too, because I definitely want to see that Chameleon, that Doc Ock, that Scorpion. Those are my big ones I'd love to see.
Or Rhino too.
Shocker.
I mean, everybody.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think that's a great lineup right there. Yeah,
it is a hit, definitely.
It would definitely sell, and no doubt about that. If they gave us the animated series look to the figures,
they
haven't done yet necessarily. They've been given those retro carded figures, but they haven't necessarily been animated series.
All right, then this is one you told me to put on the list. Your Spider-Man Revenge Squad. I can never, ever see this happening as a box set. But I do think they will definitely give us a Grizzly here soon because of that
Ursa Major
figure we're getting.
Mm-hmm.
You got your Gibbon. I'd love to see Spot one of these days.
Yeah.
And then you got your Kangaroo.
Yeah. I mean, I would love to see all the figures in general.
Yeah.
I think those are all really cool.
I just can't see it as a box set.
Probably not. Probably not, but
Spot is such an easy one. I can't see how they haven't done this yet.
I think it's more like, here's the deal, is if they gave a Spot, I would like to see some really cool accessories.
Yeah, some Spots actually with arms sticking out and everything.
How would they do that,
I think it can be done easy.
I don't know.
I mean, he's a whole lot easier to do with a big old black spot and an arm sticking out versus Kitty Pryde and trying to do like magnetic pieces to have her sticking through a shelf or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously the figure would be super easy. It's just a standard figure, just painted.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be hard, but.
All right, how about the Inheritors? A box set of all the Inheritors with especially Moreland and Karn.
Yeah.
But with the Karn, I'd love to see him as the Master Weaver too.
Exactly.
But Moreland, the only guy who has ever killed Spider-Man, right? Am I right about that?
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure he's the only guy that's ever killed Spider-Man, and then Spider-Man morphed into a more powerful Spider-Man after he came back from the dead.
I thought Spider-Man's died a lot. Is he not?
Depends on what universe, right?
I don't know. Oh, there's another Spider-Man up there. I definitely want to see the what's like the medieval
1609.
Yeah. Yeah. That one, and I want to see Spider Knight and Ghost Spider. Not yeah, there's a lot of different ones. Marvel Zombies, Spider-Man. I don't know.
So we'll get the zombies. That's definitely something I'd love to see.
Yeah.
All right, so here's your choices. You got your Spider-Verse, your Sinister Six, your Revenge Squad, or your Inheritors. And I'm going, golly, I'm torn between Spider-Verse and the animated series Sinister Six.
Mm-hmm. I got to go Spider-Verse. I've been wanting Spider-Verse for so long. I got to go with that.
Yep. I'm going Sinister Six just because that is what I grew up watching. That stuff was amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. I mean, Sinister Six that's got to happen. That's really high up on my list as well.
And they're taking the win, man.
I think so.
Totally.
Yeah.
Spider-Verse, got another one here. That boy. I think it depends on how old you are.
No, I mean, either way, even though I haven't seen that much of the animated series, but I still want to see that. I just don't know the likelihood of that actually happening. If anything, I can definitely see them, giving us Rhino again on a retro card back and Shocker and stuff. But I just don't know if they'll actually give us the animated series look.
Well, with the Green Goblin, they were trying to go with that, weren't they?
I don't know. I feel like it's like they're loosely based, but they're not exactly how
they're not hitting it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like they're sort of going towards it, but not really either.
All right, next we got the Warriors 3. That was one that's been seen in the comments there, but along with the Warriors 3, I'd love to just see an Asgardian pack and give us some of these guys we're missing, like Boulder, Executioner, and Kid Loki. But I'd see him just on the 3-pack instead.
What about Heimdall?
Yes, definitely a Heimdall comic as well. Missed that one.
But yeah, I agree. I mean, they've given us an Asgardian box set in the past as the SDCC exclusive.
And that was some random stuff right there.
Very random stuff. They were cool figures.
Definitely.
Give them that. But yeah, Warriors 3 for sure. That's out of everything, Thor. I feel like Thor in general has really just not had a whole lot of, attention figure-wise with different characters.
Well, I mean, you see it itself in the MCU stuff that they didn't give a lot of characters because you're missing figures from all 2 of the movies, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
That they need to go back and get.
Yep.
They're trying here, I guess. They're going to try to catch up with some stuff, but my biggest one is Executioner. I got to see.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, old man Legends didn't like the Odin reveal. He wants a Rider Series Odin with a Warhorse. That'd be kind of cool. I wanted to see a Rider Series Thor with his goats. Thought that would have been kind of cool. All right, we got our Black Order. I know they gave us the MCU version Black Order as an Amazon box set, but I want to see the comic versions. And I think this is going to be a long time before we see this coming because of the fact we got these other ones.
Yeah, I don't see quite the likelihood of these happening. Yeah, it would be way too soon to release the comic versions.
Yeah, because they definitely need Black Swan. They haven't done before.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I could fudge, which we have. We got them fudged in our collection right now, but I would have much rather had that other head sculpt for my Proxima Midnight than the one we got from the MCU. But everybody else fudges pretty well.
It's still not comic based though.
Yeah.
It's still wouldn't really work for that.
Man, Damien, I would love to see a Mangog. That's a really cool figure. And some Frost Giants too.
I hope so. I really do. And I feel like they've actually. Did I hear Dwight talking about the fact that they discussed a Mangog? It's just the likelihood of actually people wanting to see that,
So is he going to show up in the movie?
He's rumored to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, please do not put a Thanos in this box set.
Oh, no.
I'm good with my Thanoses for my comic and MCU for the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then we got your Heralds of Galactus. Firelord, Stardust, Airwalker, the Fallen One, Nova, Frankie Ray, Redshift, and Morg, Well of Life. So, to me, if the HasLab does go Galactus, I could see these being the add-on figures.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think they're going to go Galactus. I could be completely wrong.
Well, they will at some point. We know that Galactus is a very obvious choice.
Right.
So no matter what, I think we will get Galactus as a HasLab at some point in the future.
Yeah, I don't know that I would want all of these. I do like the Stardust and the Fire Lord and the Nova. But I don't know that I have to have all of them.
Nah, but it would still be cool.
All right, here we go. Next one is the Eternals. We know we're getting the MCU versions, but how about the comic versions of the Eternals?
Yeah. I don't see them happening. But I wouldn't mind getting another team. I don't really know much about the Eternals though, so hopefully
I think it's going to depend on how well the movie goes. If they push further with this.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. If anything, maybe we'll get an Icarus.
Yeah, totally.
Maybe
Icarus and Makari, and probably that's about it. And then we got, this is your choice. You got your Warriors 3 Asgardians, your Black Order, your Heralds of Galactus, or your Eternals. I'm going Warriors 3 and Asgardians.
I think I'm going Heralds of Galactus. I don't know. I'm a sucker for some crazy looking designs.
We got Warriors 3. We got a bunch of Black Orders already. Oh, Miles this twice. Black Order, Heralds, Warriors 3. Asgardians. So that's Warriors 3 again. Heralds. Man, we're split there. Yeah, Edward, I don't think the Eternals will ever be popular either.
No.
Give me one more vote, guys, and I'll probably be able to call this one. Jesus, that didn't help me at all.
No, I'm thinking it's Warriors 3 though.
All right. All right, next we got the Dark Avengers, which we've gotten a lot of these. We still definitely need the Moonstone, Captain Marvel, or God, what's his other name? Novar. Yep.
Yeah.
But I'd love to see a Void figure for Sentry also in that pack if they could, like somehow give us a Void head in there. And then you also have the second Dark Avengers team with your Scar, your Iapeka, and your Ragnarok.
Yeah. So this is cool. Whenever I actually did the Dark Avengers poll, because I haven't put that video out yet, but actually I don't really want to say who won that.
I can see Dakin needing a redo.
Let me just say, Dakin definitely. People want Dakin to have a redo, and people want Norman Osborn as Iron Patriot to have a redo for sure.
Scar needs a redo as well. I agree with that, definitely. But you know, if I get a Dakin redo, I don't want him to have the Wolverine costume. I want him to be shirtless with the tattoos.
Really?
That's the look that I know. He was this Dark Avenger Wolverine for a while, but I mean, he was always shirtless with the tattoos.
Yeah.
Which always was interesting to me. How does a guy with healing factor have tattoos?
That's a good point. Didn't think about that.
You got your Young Avengers, which I've seen in the chat several times, and they have had a box set with Toy Biz. So we had the Iron Patriot, sorry, that's not right. The Iron Lad, the Patriot, the Hulkling, and the Wiccan before. We've gotten a Kate Bishop again. But then you got your Speed and your Stature that have never been done. Your Kid Loki. And your Novar again, right?
Yeah.
And then your America Chavez.
Right.
So I'm definitely wanting the speed and stature the most. I can live with my Toy Biz, but if they're going to give us another whole pack, I would take that as well.
I can't live with the Toy Biz. Those figures are awful.
They're not awful.
No, I would love to see some Young Avengers.
All right, then we got the Thunderbolts. So one team I was never able to build, number one, because they didn't ever make the Venom in the red, but they did make the Punisher with the red costume. So that's pretty much all I need is just the Punisher with the red, I guess, because we do have all the other ones. And they need to make the Venom with the red. There's a lot of customizers out there that have done both of those really, really easy. So do we want the red team with the Red Hulk leading them, or do we need the original Thunderbolts team?
Original.
We've already gotten Songbird and Mach
1.
Mach 1 and
Citizen V.
Citizen V. So we need the rest of that team there.
We need Atlas, for sure. I don't remember who else is on the team.
That is, I want to say Fixer, but I may be wrong.
I think Fixer. Yeah, I think that is Fixer.
But then you got your Luke Cage teams that he had a lot of, with a bunch of different members on it, which is what pretty much our box set was from SDCC. And then you also got the Winter Soldier team.
Yeah.
So there's all kinds of stuff there.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of options for Thunderbolts.
All right, we got our Invaders. Do we need Invaders? We've never had the Human Torch or Toro figure.
Yeah, Human Torch.
We definitely need a Bucky, because that Bucky we have is horrible.
Yep. I don't know. I don't really think it's enough for a box set necessarily.
Well, you know how much they love to give you Captain Americas, and we could definitely use another Namor.
Maybe. Yeah, they can give us a different costume for Namor.
All right, so here's your choices: your Dark Avengers, your Young Avengers, your Thunderbolts, or your Invaders. I'm going with the Gosh, I don't know. I guess I'm going to have to go with Young Avengers again.
I'm definitely going with Young Avengers. I think that's what we need the most. I feel like with Dark Avengers and Thunderbolts and Invaders, it's more just like picking and choosing a few figures that we need. Versus Young Avengers, I feel like we need everybody.
Yep. So, and that's the thing, whenever they get to this point with, for example, the Thunderbolts, and you've already given us the 3, and we just need 2 more. Are we going to get those 2 finally one of these days? I say 2 more. We need 3 more, actually.
Yeah.
Need Moonstone in her original form, too.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it have been easier just to put it out in the box set originally?
Probably looking back,
yeah. Just scattering it through the waves.
I think it used to be more where they would try to scatter figures throughout, and I feel like now they're trying to move more towards completing teams in a box set.
Right.
So, yeah, I don't know how they would really go about doing that.
Which kind of stinks because, then you're just going to get re-releases again.
I don't know. I don't see them doing a box set for that. But who knows how they'll do that.
Well, they've done strange 2-packs and 3-packs in the past, so it'd be easier to do a 3-pack and just finish those off.
They could. They definitely could. But I think Young Avengers, well, actually Thunderbolts, I don't know. Let's see here.
I got 3 Thunderbolts in a row. 4. Got 4 Thunderbolts and
6 Young Avengers.
6 Young Avengers, yeah. All right, here we go. How about they re-release the Wrecking Crew? I mean, I'm sitting there talking about re-releasing, but these are so hard to find. Why not just go ahead and do a 4-pack of the Wrecking Crew?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't see the necessity to have these re-released, but I've heard so many people saying they want to see the Wrecking Crew again. And I'm okay with them doing it, as I don't really think the bodies were that great. They weren't that bad, but there were a few things I would tweak with them to make it better.
But again, I'm happy with what we have. I don't have to have a Wrecking Crew again.
Oh no, definitely
There's
not.
so many guys out there that did not get these.
Exactly. Yeah, they're definitely hard to actually for a lot of people to get, except for maybe Bulldozer.
Yeah, Bulldozer's probably out there easy.
Yeah.
All right, we got your Serpent Society. So we've already gotten 5 members of our Serpent Society with the Cottonmouth, King Cobra, Eel, Constrictor, and Rock Python. I'm thinking that this is definitely box set worthy.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Bushmaster, Boomslang, Princess Python, Puff Adder, Copperhead, and Anaconda.
Yeah.
But again, this could definitely be a poll.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. There's plenty of different members, but honestly, I don't even care that much of who we get. I think no matter who we get, it would make for a pretty cool set, you know?
Yeah, definitely. All right, here we go with another Spidey. We got the Clone Conspiracy box set. How about giving us a Jackal figure? Definitely need a Kane figure.
Mm-hmm.
You got your 6-arm Spidey that definitely needs to be redone again. Your Doc Ock Spidey up there would be kind of cool from the animated series.
Mm-hmm. Armored Spider-Man.
Armored Spider-Man is definitely needed.
Was that rumored to be coming out?
Yes, it was.
So I would like to see that. Yeah, but yeah, I would definitely, especially Kane.
Hey, what's up? Just the way it used to be. And next we have the Howling Commandos in their monster team. So we've already got a man thing. We don't need that, but the rest of them in their shield costumes, would that be kind of cool, or is that kind of dumb?
I wouldn't want them in their shield costumes, no.
You would not?
No. I wouldn't care for that. But I would like to see them outside of that, you know, just more of the normal looks.
Yep. So you got your is that Frankenstein up there? You got Frankenstein up there, your Wolfman. You know what I'd love to see though, and it's not part of this, but he was down in the sewers with them. I would love to see Frankencastle made.
Frankencastle.
But giving us another Dum Dum Dingle would be really cool too.
Oh yeah. But that's easy for them. I mean, honestly, I'm surprised whenever they made the Shield Agent, you know, I don't remember when that came in. That might have been, can't remember which wave that was, but you know, I'm surprised we didn't get a Dum Dum head with that, you know?
Yeah. All right, so here's your choices: Wrecking Crew, Serpent Society, Clone Conspiracy, or the Howling Commandos.
Serpent Society.
I'm with you, but I really want to get a Kane figure.
Oh, I do too, 100%. But I don't think we need a whole box set for that necessarily.
Serpent Society, yep. Serpent Society clones, agents. Somebody's crying. Serpent Society we need to complete, definitely. Because there's some great, massive figures for the Serpent Society that they can get out there. And you got the crazy one, like I said, Coach Whip with his, Bushmaster with his tail.
Mm-hmm.
Old man is making customs for a Serpent Society. He's going to Howling Commandos. Cool. That would be my last pick, but
probably same here, yeah. Not in that version of the Howling Commandos. Or, you know, I would rather just have, you know, Werewolf by Night, Frankenstein, Dracula.
Right. Get them again.
Yeah, get all them. I mean, Zombie was in that box set too, way back. Mummy. I don't know who else. There's definitely some cool options.
All right, so we got our new X-Men, which golly, I love this storyline. And some of these characters have stuck around, like Rockslide, Dust, Mercury, Pixie, and who else? Surge was one of my favorites back in the day, but she's kind of disappeared. Armor is definitely still around. She's huge. Hellion is one. And Josh Foley is another one with his healing factor or healing ability. So would this be a hit for you? I'd love to see, like I said, the rock slide and the armor, especially. They've always been on my Build-A-Figure list.
Yep. This is a hit for me. Pixie for sure.
Yeah, I would love to see a Pixie.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do armor. I mean, it'd have to definitely be like a translucent, kind of like we did with the Holocaust figure.
Yeah, but like, how do you do it? Like, I don't know, where you can still like articulate it and everything, and because the whole body would have to be translucent.
Right.
So how are you going to be able to actually make it where you're moving the armor piece, but you're also moving the figure, and that actually looks right?
Yeah, I don't know.
So, I mean, I know the team, the Hasbro team wants to do it. It's just, I think it's more just a challenge.
Aesthetic of how it's going to work.
Yeah, how would you do that?
All right, then you got your other all-new X-Men. I know we got a box set of that from Toys R Us with the basic original kind of costumes, but we never got their actual colored costumes. And then you got your Angel with his flaming wings too now that they could switch out into.
Mm-hmm. That'd be pretty cool. And there's so many different X-Men costumes and teams we could get.
That is so true. But these have been huge. This has been a huge storyline they did that Brian Michael Bendis started.
Mm.
Of course, he's rolled over to DC now on his stories over there. You got your X Factor teams. You got the original X Factor, the multiple man X Factor team, which we've pretty much been building already. And you got your X Factor investigations, which your Monet and your Richter and your Siren. I'm definitely thinking we're just going to need to finish off the original X Factor first, but
yeah,
do we need to make a whole nother X Factor team, or do we need to just talk about going over and doing the original costumes of your X Factor members? I mean, we already got the Cyclops.
Yeah, that was really an odd choice to give us that Cyclops, but I think we just really need to finish off the team.
Yeah. And then you got your X-Force. I know we've got pretty much all the members except for Wolfsbane from that original black and silver team.
Yep.
But a lot of them are old. I mean, like I shouldn't say a lot, but your Warpath is definitely an old sculpt versus the original X-Force team. We just need Siren and Feral, right?
Was Richter part of that too? Or is that?
I think Richter was actually part of that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Will, what are you talking about? Which what was the prominent '90s Toy Biz figure? Definitely want to see Feral.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, so there's your choices. You got your new X-Men, your all-new X-Men. Yeah, Will, you're right. That X Factor Cyclops was in the Toy Biz as a variant for the Sentinel Wave.
Yeah.
So we need new X-Men, all new X-Men, X Factor, one of the teams, and one of the teams of X-Force as a box set. Now, we've already got an X-Force box set with just 3 figures in it, with the Archangel, Psylocke, and Wolverine. But, of course, that's, very difficult to get. It's very expensive. What do you think? I want the original new X-Men, not the all new X-Men, but the original new X-Men.
Right.
With Rock Slide, Mercury, Pixie,
No, I'm with you there.
Dust, Hellion, and Armor.
Yeah. I don't think X Factor or X Force will any box sets. But yeah.
They just need to fill in those last few figures with those.
Mm-hmm.
People are liking the all new, which I can understand because that's the story that's going on right now.
Yeah. And I wouldn't mind getting that either.
Yeah, totally.
I'm good with that.
So Action Figure Expert says, I guess if you put the X-Men box set from Toys R Us together, you can kind of build you a mimic there. Interesting choice. Damien, I'm not sure with your Slayback and Comcast. I'm not sure some Comcast there. Original X Factor for Dat Boy. Looking like all new X-Men.
Yep. Looks like it.
All right. Getting kind of obscure here with the Agents of Atlas. You got a newer team with more of the Asians as the team in the MCU or in the Marvel Comics there. But I like the original team myself.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I could go either way.
I definitely wanted to get on Amadeus, though. He needs to be made.
At some point, somehow.
All right, you got your Masters of Evil, which pretty much is your Thunderbolts team. Except this is their original costumes as Fixer, Beetle, Screaming Mimi, Goliath, and Moonstone. Then you got your Squadron Supreme, which we've gotten 2 members of, right?
Yep. We've got Hyperion and Nighthawk.
Yep. They're liking the Masters of Evil. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then we got our Hydra. How about a Baron Strucker, Madam Hydra Viper, Kraken, Hive, and Gorgon?
I'd be good with that.
This would be my favorite right here. I would love to see this.
I think that out of those, I'd probably say Squadron Supreme. For me personally.
Wow. So I'm really huge on the Hydra. Just me.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? What is this hitting you guys on? Is it the Masters, Agents of Atlas, the Squadron Supreme, or Hydra? Squadron, Masters. Miles got Hydra. Masters again. Masters again, man. Lots and lots of Masters, couple Hydras, and you and one other guy's got Squadron.
Yep. I'm thinking Masters.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so we talked about, or somebody in the chat talked about Heroes for Hire, but I'm thinking, what about Iron Fist and all his different team members or his
Iron Fist over the years or different
the Eighth City members and Iron Fist members over the years. Like you got your Iron Fist with the gun, you got your classic Iron Fist there with his open chest, you got your can't think of the big guy's name right now. But how about an Iron Fist box set? Yeah, just the way it used to be, there's no room for any of this in our room. I know that completely.
Yeah.
So many figures that they have not made.
That's crazy.
All right, this is my big one. I would love to see a Marvel Zombies. Whenever they came out with the Marvel Select Zombies, I loved those things.
Yes, please. I definitely want this. Completely.
So you see the bottom middle picture there. That's from the animated What If show. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking they could definitely do this.
Mm-hmm. I think they'll at least give us Cap from the What If show.
Yeah, that's probably as far as they'll go. There's just so many they can make, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then we got our Midnight Suns. This was a big one you wanted to put on the list.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's some pretty cool options there. Different.
I feel like we pretty much have all this though, except for the Hellstrom.
I mean, Hellstrom. I want to see Werewolf by Night. Danny Ketch Ghost Rider. I'd like to see an update for, or Robbie Reyes, or
Oh yeah, Classic Strange. That'd be a good one.
yeah, maybe Moon Knight in his suit. Maybe I don't know. There's some other characters. I don't remember exactly who.
Yeah.
There's like a Spawn looking guy. There's I don't remember.
All right, and then you got your 1 million years ago. What is it? Yeah, 1 million BC figures here with your Odin, your Iron Fist. So kind of that goes with the Iron Fist again, like I had a minute ago. Your Phoenix, your Starbrand, your Black Panther, Agamotto, and your Ghost Rider on his woolly mammoth. I love that Ghost Rider on the woolly mammoth. That would have been awesome.
Yeah. I never see any of this happening. But not saying they're not cool, but I just don't know if I'd really care for it though. It'd be very, very very obscure.
Pass. All right, so here's your 4 choices. You got your Iron Fist groupings, your Marvel Zombies, your Midnight Suns, or your 1 million BC. I got to say Zombies are going to win this, right?
I'm saying Zombies too. And there's so many choices for that.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you got an entire universe to remake.
Is there any specific ones that you would want?
Yes, and they've already done them all in Select, but I want them in Legend scale.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to see a Kingpin done again. That'd be easy. Wolverine definitely needs to be done. Mary Jane in her wedding dress. Holy cow. Giant Man. I love the way Thing looked.
Or forget that Galactus head sculpt.
Yeah, totally. Galactus. Holy cow. So I'm seeing Zombies mostly, guys. Yeah, the Mammoth would probably have to be a HasLab. It can't be the Riders, I guess.
I wouldn't say HasLab, but don't know about that one.
I love that Mysterio helmet though, with it broken all up with the brain inside.
Yeah, that's really cool.
All right, we're almost done, guys. We got our Savage Avengers. So we were talking about somebody with a suit. You got your Brother Voodoo in a suit. You got your Conan that definitely needs to be done.
I love to see Conan.
But everything else, it's pretty much already been made, right?
Yeah.
So do we do a whole new box set and just re-release a bunch of figures just so we can get the Conan and the suited version of Dr. Voodoo?
Nah. If anything, I mean, this is too random anyway, just to have. But yeah, let's just get a Conan.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see.
You got your Avengers Academy, which you just did a poll on.
Mm-hmm.
So you got your teachers, which were Speedball, Justice, Tiger, and Giant Man. I think that there's definitely some on that list of teachers that we'd love to see with Speedball and Justice and Tiger again.
Yep.
But some of the big ones for there is Metal, Reptile, Hazmat. I think She-Hulk, Lyra was pretty big on your list.
Mm-hmm.
X-23, I think, won it, right?
Yep.
And then your Power Man, Victor Alvarez, I think he was an honorable mention or something.
Yeah, he was an honorable mention. Reptile's what I want to see the most.
Reptile's the biggest one, but I still want to see the teachers. I want to see Speedball, Justice, and Tigra.
Oh, I do completely.
Then you got your West Coast Avengers, which we've pretty much already got everybody.
Yeah, I don't really know who I'd want to see. I mean, Tigra again, Mockingbird.
You got your Android Human Torch there, Jim Hammond.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe a different version of Wonder Man.
Yeah, definitely Wonder Man, different version. But then you got the new West Coast Avengers team. So I'm seeing Kid Omega, America Chavez. We already got the Gwenpool, and that Kate Bishop. I don't know who the other guy is on the right of her. You got Hawkeye. We've already got a U.S. agent in the comic version too. So,
yep.
All right, then you got your U.S. Avengers. So you got your Iron Patriot there with the purple-haired lady. That's a pretty cool suit there. You got your mustache version of your Red Hulk. We already got a Squirrel Girl. You got your Enigma figure there, which is interesting looking look.
Yeah, this is something like, because I remember doing some research a while back, because I don't even think I added these onto my Avengers whole because I thought they were so obscure.
Yeah.
But yeah,
they look amazing.
I mean, they look cool. And I mean, I talked to, actually, because that Red Hulk is a completely different character.
Right.
It's not even Ross, which is crazy. But yeah, I wouldn't care for this. It's way too obscure for me.
I can see that. And then you get your Secret Avengers, which we pretty much have this whole team.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see a need for this necessarily, unless somebody just has missed something.
Yeah, I don't really see anything that I would want. I think, yeah, like, is there anything we don't have?
No. I mean, the Beast, I think, could be done.
Yeah.
All right, so there's your 5 to choose from. You have Avengers Academy, Savage Avengers, West Coast Avengers, U.S. Avengers, and Secret Avengers. So I'm going with Academy.
I am also going with Academy because I don't think we need box sets. Well, first of all, West Coast Avengers, I think there's only a few we need for that. Savage Avengers, I think we really just need Conan. I don't think we need anything for Secret Avengers. And then USA Avengers is way out there. So I would say Avengers Academy.
Yeah. All right, we're getting down to the last one, I think, here. Let me see where I am. We got 2 more groupings here. Let's fly through these. We got a 3-pack with Devil Dinosaur, Moon Girl, and Moon Boy.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
I just don't know if we'd see Moon Boy and Moon Girl.
We need both, though.
I know we need both. I just don't think that would. Honestly, I think we're going to see Moon Girl if we saw this.
Yeah, which is sad because it started off with Moon Boy.
Yeah.
We got our Black Panther Villains pack.
And
then if you need to put somebody in there, go ahead and put the wedding version of Storm and Black Panther in there since we need those.
Yeah.
But Eric Killmonger, definitely. Hunter the White Wolf. And Man-Ape are my biggest ones I'd love to see.
Yeah, I agree.
And then we got our symbiotes. So we've gotten a lot of these already, but we definitely need the Agony, Riot, and Hybrid. So here's our question. If they're going to release those 3 in a pack, do we re-release the ones that we've already seen again?
No. I don't think we're going to pack for this. I think these will still be gradually released.
Slowly come in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Riot will be a Build-A-Figure at some point.
I don't want that to build a figure.
Why not? It's pretty big.
It's not that big.
It's pretty big.
They gave us the regular Venom as a release. I don't think it needs to be built a figure. I wouldn't be happy if that was a build a figure I was getting.
I mean, it's probably the same size as our Monster Venom.
He's probably a little skinnier than that.
Hmm.
And then we got our Heroes for Hire with their classic look or with their new suits look. What do you think?
Classic for sure.
So I can see that. I can see what you're saying, but we have never seen that other suited version either.
I really want to see, Luke Cage and Iron Fist in their classic looks.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see.
Which we have seen in Toy Biz days.
Yeah, but if anything, I want to see that as a 2-pack.
Yep. That's true. That's true.
And also on my Avengers video, those were 2 very high on the list as well.
Yeah.
So
lots and lots of classics here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so here's your choices. Your Devil Dinosaur with Moon Boy, Moon Girl, your Black Panther villains, your symbiotes, or your Heroes for Hire. Our Black Panther shelf is so thin right now.
Yeah.
It needs some love. It needs some love bad. So that's where I'm going. I'm going Black Panther.
It's hard for me because I don't feel like really these necessarily need to be box sets. Like I said, Heroes for Hire, I can see. I just really want a 2-pack. Symbiotes would be gradually. I don't think Black Panther needs a pack. I think that's just something gradually as well. So I guess I'm going Devil Dinosaur.
All right. And I definitely want to see Devil Dinosaur. He's a must in my collection. And it looks like right now Black Panther is winning.
Yep.
And again, that's tough because Devil Dinosaur should have been in the Riders waves. Just like Lockjaw should have with Crystal.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call him Riders, but I mean, if he was, yes, but like it wouldn't be the same. It would be like a $100 figure or something.
Don't give them any prices, man.
I'm just saying. I mean, if this is
$50
bucks, I mean, I can't say too much there.
Yep. Black Panthers, got it.
Yep.
Which doesn't surprise me because those are so needed.
Yeah.
All right, last ones here. We got the TV show of the Inhumans. Do we care about this at all?
No.
Because it's not. I guess we're saying it's not canon anymore at all.
No, I care less for this. I just want the comic based on humans.
Yep. We got our Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which we did see mentioned earlier in the chat. Giving us a Coulson, a May, Daisy, Fitzsimmons, Mac, Yo-Yo. But then you also got your Hive there and your Ghost Rider. That was amazing in the show.
Yeah.
I love the show. I know you didn't ever get to catch up on it.
Yeah, I probably still need to. But at the same time, it's also not MCU canon anymore. So it's actually not, though.
Yeah, they had a lot of crossovers into it, so it's got.
I know they did, but Foggy said it wasn't. So,
if Foggy said it, I guess it's true.
And especially with WandaVision with the Darkhold, the Darkhold is in S.H.I.E.L.D. and it's a completely different book.
Yep, that's true.
So,
all right, we got our Iron Man villains. We've never seen any of these villains made in Marvel Legends form. How is that? We know we're getting Ironmonger soon.
Yep.
Damien, yep, Graviton and Absorbing Man were in there too. Those were pretty cool looking. I'm really wanting this Whiplash.
Oh, I do too. I think we are getting some Iron Man stuff in the Infinity Saga line. I just don't know exactly what it's going to be yet.
Right. Miles, you're talking about Aldrich Killian there. And then you got your MCU version of the Thor figures. So this video, sorry guys, this image was made before the reveal today, but Odin was on my list originally. Of course, he's been made now, so we still need the Malekith, the Destroyer, the Warriors 3, and of course, we're probably going to get the Surtur as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that just leaves just these Warriors 3, Destroyer, and Malekith that need to be done.
Yep.
Action Figure Expert, yeah, there was an Ironmonger Build-A-Figure. That was comic, that blue one. Yeah, I don't know how well they matched up the Odin with the actual figure there.
Yeah. I definitely don't think it's completely accurate.
All right, so there's your 4. Is it going to be the Inhumans, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Iron Man villains, or the Asgardians from the MCU?
I think I'm going with S.H.I.E.L.D.
You going S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Mm-hmm.
Over the Iron Man villains?
Yeah.
I thought as you were talking me out of the fact that it was canon that you would have.
It doesn't mean I still wouldn't want to see it, but it's just not as necessary to have anymore, but it'd still be cool.
Right.
Especially Robbie Reyes.
Totally, with the car.
Yeah.
So we got, God, we got a 3-way tie right now, it looks like.
A bunch of Iron Man.
What doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
So, guys, I did not get the ability to go in and actually make the slideshow that I wanted to give you these again. It was too much for me to be able to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the list in front of you and let y'all choose of these 17. 17 that we got picked out here. Which one is it that you would choose? And I hope y'all can read this. Nope, it's too small. Let me get it bigger. So talk amongst yourselves real quick.
Yeah, that was a lot. How many was that? That was like 40-something?
Oh, that was like 60-something.
60-something?
Yep.
Golly. I think I went a little overboard there.
Got it. Man, that's all I ever do.
Oh, yeah. Now, there are so many different box sets that I would
know
like.
who it's going to be.
You don't know who's going to be?
I totally know who it's going to be.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let's see it.
Give me a second, guys.
No, UFOs did not win.
UFOs was not on this list.
No.
This list
Well,
was
it was on the, yeah, I think who won that one? That was that Future Foundation?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so guys, we have 17 to choose from. Is this going to be hard?
Oh, it's going to be very hard. Let's see.
Can you still see it? Let me see if I can get it bigger. Too big. There we go. So we got our Future Foundation. We got our Iron Man Armory. Spider-Man Sony. Brotherhood. Reavers. Inhumans. Deadpool Corps Sinister 6 from the animated series. Warriors 3. And the Asgardians. Young Avengers. Serpent Society. All New X-Men. Masters of Evil. Marvel Zombies. Avengers Academy. Black Panther villains. And Iron Man villains. And everybody in the chat's doing exactly what I thought they were going to do.
Yep, that's my choice too.
And of course, you see where my mouse is, so that's exactly what I was wanting to do too.
That's a lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
Old Man Legend says, "Don't vote Brotherhood. We know that's coming." Edward Beatty wants the Jeopardy theme. I don't even know it. Masters followed by Brotherhood, Will Beatty says. Masters of Evil for Dave Jones, too. 2 in a row there.
Okay.
We've got 1 Serpent Society for Damien. So, It's what I thought.
Yeah.
I mean, it goes all the way back to the very first wave of Toy Biz. With what we're missing, we are definitely missing the Toad figure that we need to have for the comic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Man, people are loving the Masters.
Yeah, that's actually surprising to me. I was not thinking that.
I mean, the Masters of Evil can be a wide-ranging team over the years. You know,
Oh,
if you're talking about the classic one.
Yeah, I'm talking about that versus just basically a bunch of villains in general.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And guys, I did not have every team. You know, you get Circus of Crime, you get your Zodiac, you got all kinds of stuff. What did I say I was missing already? Can't remember what the one team was I was missing. Brotherhood, Masters, Future Foundation. Good choices.
You're missing New Warriors.
New Warriors was what I was missing. That's right.
Yep.
Hey, Jesus, I'm completely down with that Black Panther villains. It is definitely number 2 on my list.
Really?
Warriors 3 for Edward Beatty.
I think number 2 for me would be Inhumans.
So I'm down with the Inhumans too. That's my number 3. That Cosmic Chef is just so full. I just need some Black Panther stuff.
Yeah. No, I get that.
Great Lake Action Figure Expert. I was going to put the Great Lakes Avengers on here, but I just couldn't do it.
I can't. Like, I don't even think I want. No, I couldn't do that.
You got, what's her name, Big Bertha and Flatman?
Oh, man. There has been a Flatman Marvel Legend, hasn't there?
There has, yes.
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
Guys, I really love the fact that we were able to do this. I appreciate y'all joining in, being so involved in the chat, talking us through this and figuring out who is the best and the most wanted box set that the Hasbro Marvel Legends need to make. But I think we all knew it. I think this was going to be it from the beginning, was the Brotherhood. And I think it pretty much took it. Brotherhood is what we definitely need, and I think we're going to be getting it sometime soon.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So, guys, if y'all hadn't already, go ahead and hit that thumbs up if you hadn't on the video. Throw any kind of real comments in there, not just in the chat too. Let people know that this is out there, and it'll actually get some YouTube analytics going to know that this stream is going on, and some guys can actually come and watch this afterwards. But, man, I really appreciate it. We do miss Man Cave Collectibles tonight. Throw a shout-out to him for what all is going on with him right now.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes we got busy lives and we can't be able to do the fun stuff. So, but guys, I appreciate it. We really enjoy doing these things on Monday nights. Hopefully Monday is good for you. I did want to mention something. I know there's not a lot in the chat anymore, but I did start a new YouTube channel specifically for my shorts videos, which are the little 1-minute news videos. So if y'all hadn't gone to subscribe to that channel, it's called ZacJacDan #shorts. So it's a completely separate channel from the one that we're on right now. And basically what I feel like I was doing was I was bombarding people with videos that might not have wanted to see them on this particular channel. So I made a completely different channel for just those shorts news videos. So if you hadn't subscribed to that one already, go ahead and subscribe to that channel if you want to see those shorts news videos. Stay tuned for Zach's channel as well, because he will be doing some reviews soon. Like you said, get out there and check out his Fantastic Four poll so he can get that out there as soon as he's done with these Avengers polls. And as always, guys, I appreciate y'all joining us.
Yeah, appreciate it, guys. It was fun. It really was. I think there was a lot of great options for box sets, and there's so many Marvel Legend figures that we all want to see made at some point. So there's just it's always fun talking about it and speculating and just having ideas for what we could see in the future. But I really appreciate it, guys. Also, just wanted to give a quick thing that me and Man Cave Collectible Reviews are definitely getting near 5,000 subs. So if you guys aren't subscribed to either one of our channels yet, definitely consider doing that. And I guess you're close to 10K now, right?
Yeah, I'm about 250 subscribers away from 10,000 subscribers, so that is pretty awesome as well. So within the next week, all 3 of us should be hitting some pretty big milestones. Mm-hmm. And so that's all thanks to you guys, and we appreciate it. And keep on coming to our content and checking out our channels. And hopefully you're enjoying it. If not, let us know in the comments, because we definitely like talking to you guys. And Paul, no, we haven't had any kind of problems with Dorkside Toys at all. Sometimes it's a little bit slower, but you never know what's, where the distribution is going to be for these guys, if it's who is going to hit first. So I really enjoy purchasing my stuff from Dorkside. Guys, I appreciate it, and we will talk to you guys next week. See you.